Hey,
Yeah, that's a dog, not a cat.
Okay,
Alrighty.
Sean, you're up. Go.
Alrighty. So, real quick, we're going to jump back here so everybody can kind of get an idea of where we are. As I said, we are about where that black mark is in between Ondare and Thrain. It is a bar named the Road, the Hogs Road Tavern.
This
Oh
is
my
the end.
gosh. I cannot speak. And basically, you guys are all just hanging out, sitting around, drinking beer, and happen to be in this pub.
I don't drink beer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's underage.
Now, everybody should introduce themselves so everybody understands like what everybody's background is. Starting with whoever.
No, you gotta pick somebody, dude.
Yeah, you gotta pick, man.
All right, Brandon,
Like
go.
me. All right, so my name is Gabriella Fireforge. She's a 17-year-old girl who lost all of her family and her tribesmen. She's a fighter, but with a little bit of ability to control a little bit of magic. She prefers to have fire magic. It was mostly used in her tribe. She is the daughter of the tribe leader. But the aftermath of the slaughter of Gabriella's kin left her alone in this cruel world, basically. And she set off with a purpose from her desolate homeland. She now roams and searches for something greater than herself. While she is still young, she searches for purpose, family, answers, and power. There's nothing that can stand in her way. Kind of, she's kind of like got a straight arrow kind of head, and she swore on her mother's grave, her mother and father's grave, that she would avenge them. She has a very high disdain for elves because those are the her people were raided by an elven tribe, and they were completely slaughtered except for her. Her mother and father were able to get her out of the land before they were all killed. So yeah, she just kind of sets off, and the reason she would be here is kind of just like. It was just kind of a pit stop, and she sticks to herself. She usually has her hood up, and she carries her sword on her back. But other than that, she's always ready for a fight. But she'll fight for anyone who's worth fighting for, basically.
Awesome, Brandon or Sean, excuse me.
Brandon, go. I'm gonna post a picture of my guy so you guys can see what his arm. Whoops.
Is there a problem like if we don't even have a story yet?
Yes, there's a problem.
Oh God.
Why are we not prepared?
He's a wandering bard. He's making up the story as he goes.
So that's what my guy's armor looks like.
Story.
But pull up my story. My guy's name is Kage Greycastle. He stands at about 5'11", and by his demeanor, you can clearly tell that he is a fighter of some sort. He keeps his brown hair cut short as a soldier would to accommodate their helmet, but he no longer wears a helmet. He also always wears a mask covering the lower half of his face, and on his hip you can see he carries a short sword. He is a former soldier from an army. He left the army to find spiritual enlightenment, and is just now recently returning from his seclusion to confront those who hunt him for abandoning his army. In the end, he is sitting over here in a corner, and it appears as if he is having a conversation with someone or something.
Awesome. Let's go with Ben.
My guy's Durgrim Silverhammer. He is a traveling cleric of Moradin. Pretty much just goes wherever he feels his deity sends him. His mission is to travel the world aiding those who require it and smiting evil wherever it may be. He's an experienced soldier, a little over a century old. Spent most of his earlier life fighting with his clan's armies until he was met on the field of battle with a vision of Moradin, who then bestowed on him his clerical powers. Afterwards, he trained both in the temple and on the battlefield, becoming more and more experienced until he felt the call to set out into the world, fulfilling Moradin's wishes wherever he may go. He wears heavy chainmail, well crafted by his dwarven smiths of his clan. Carries a few hammers, and on his shield you can clearly see the emblem of Moradin engraved into it.
Awesome. Let's go with Chris.
Character's name is Mogabak. He is 19 years old. He's 6'9", 245 pounds.
Is that you?
The day that my character was born, his mother and him were exiled from the tribe due to the fact that his father was a human chief of another human tribe. At the age of 10, his mother was brutally murdered by his said ex-tribe that they had exiled them, which sent him into a blind rage where he proceeded to then kill orc warrior after orc warrior to make his way to the chieftain, where he chopped off his head and gave it to the chieftain's son as a sign that he needed to be a better chieftain in his steps. After that, he just kind of wandered around the woods and wherever, he just found his way through, doing whatever it took to survive. He's killed people, he's robbed people to do whatever it took. He has an extreme deep hatred for racist orcs, and he has a very short temper.
Racist orcs.
But not racist dwarves, so we'll get along fine.
Only orcs.
All right.
Only works.
And last but not least, Dylan.
So, my character's name is Cole Estelar. He is from the west part of the continent, where all the trees are. I don't know if you guys remember the name, but it's the one that's the name is like literally in the trees and all that shit. And he's 20 years old. He stayed at home. He had a really nice childhood, kind of privileged as a kid, but not too high in the class, in the like the upper class. And he's a bard. He he has a bow and stuff on him. He plays his lute, and the lute's what helped him survive and make money since he left his house. And he left his house just because he was searching for something bigger in the world. He didn't really care much to stay at the place where he was born at, because he just wanted to see a new picture, and he was just in it for the exploring new places and trying to maybe come out rich if he gets enough money from all of his bardman shit. So that's how he survives. He just he goes from city to city, town to town, and he just plays his little lute, and they normally give him free housing and food because his entertainment's so good. So he just travels and hangs out.
Awesome. All right. So, as you've all heard each other's stories now, just a quick background, of course. You're all sitting in this tavern, and you are all looking, of course. Oh, not everybody is, but somebody here is looking for work. What do you want to do?
Gabriella's kind of just chilling there, like with her hood up, kind of like leaning over the table on her elbows, like just kind of like head down, keeping an eye on everything.
Okay.
I'm interested in work.
I'm still sitting in the corner conversing with whatever it is I'm conversing with. And it's like audible. I mean, you can tell I'm actually sitting there talking as if somebody's sitting there with me.
Mm-hmm.
Gabriella is actually like staring at Mogabak, like she's actually never seen an orc before, and so she's kind of like in like she doesn't know whether to be on guard or like approach this person.
John, you said somebody's asking if anybody wants to work.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, exactly.
I mean, do we know who?
No,
I'll be the only other guy in the building.
I mean, the adventure is started for y'all. I don't control anything, so.
Oh, you're asking us as people if we want
Is
to
there
work.
something
Nobody's
that
asking
you're
our
planning on
character.
doing?
I mean, hell yeah, I want to work. I will put my entertainment up for sale any day.
Careful, you might get pimped.
I said my
You might
entertainment.
like it.
I didn't say I'll do anything else.
I'm basically just in here looking pretty much for an easy thing to steal, to kill, to take their stuff. I'm just kind of just here.
Golly, you
I'm
motherfucker.
gonna sit there.
Savage.
Can't you just live a damn normal day without trying to rip somebody's fucking head off? You damn orc.
I'm gonna sit there
Gabrielle is going to
drinking my
walk over
ale
to the bar.
and
Or
keeping an
she's going to walk
eye
up to the
on
bar.
orc.
Okay.
And she's gonna ask the bartender if they have anything non-alcoholic, and fairly loudly. Like she's not. I mean, she's trying to keep it under wraps, but she doesn't want everybody to know who she is. But she'll ask, "Do you have anything non-alcoholic?"
We have water and we have tea. That's it.
I'll take a tea.
All right. It'll be 2 copper pieces. And as he hands you the tea, you notice him slip something aside, like underneath the desk. You didn't see him actually drop anything into the tea itself, but you did see him put something under the desk there.
Under the desk,
Yeah,
or
basically under the bar.
okay? Can I do a perception check and see what that was?
Absolutely. Go ahead. It's an easy perception check. All right. Yeah, you still saw. Basically, it was just the wipe that he was cleaning the counter there with. He just dropped that underneath the bar there.
Okay.
So,
I'll mind my own business and go back to my seat, and kind of like as I'm walking back to the bar or to my seat, I'm like, I Calestilla, or this bard and this dwarf and orc basically, and I like keeping my eye on them, and I sit back down and like go back to what I was doing.
Cole Estela, he was just tuning his lute, sitting in his chair with his feet kicked up on the desk, just having a good time. He overheard the conversation over at the bar table, and he burst out in a song. A girl ordered an iced tea. A good girl like that is not for me. He's just playing his lute, and he just looks over at her and smiles.
And she's glaring at you at this point. Like Gabrielle is glaring at you as she like puts the cup up to her mouth.
That's beautiful.
Woo! I'll just go back to just playing on my lute.
I feel the urge of wandering eyes in my back, so I'm gonna move my character up and he's gonna slide a chair and just stare at everyone. Just kind of get a perspective of what's going on in this bar.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up and approach the bar, and point back over towards the corner that I was just in, and tell the barkeep, my friend over there told me you might have some work for us, or for me and my friend.
I don't know about any work that I have, but there has been somebody wandering by outside recently that might give you what you're looking for. He may be back soon, but if not, this is a flyer he gave me. He hands you a flyer, and basically what it says on it is that there's a church that's nearby that actually has that there seems to be some sort of infestation, not necessarily an infestation, but there's a strong presence of just evil that's emanating from this church, and the poster basically asks if there's anybody that would be willing to help and remove that threat, or at least check it out.
He handed the flyer to me.
Yes.
Can I I'm gonna do a perception check, and I'm gonna try and eavesdrop on this.
Okay, that's gonna be a medium perception check.
All right.
Okay, you overhear the gist of the conversation. You don't get many of the main details of what actually is happening. You just know that there's something going on at a church nearby that's evil in I can't think of the word, but evil in nature.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back over to my corner here, kind of kneel down a little bit and hold the poster with the word side out, and continue talking and ask, so buddy, do you think we should go and see if we can help?
Since I was close enough hearing that, I walk over and I grab the flyer. Give me that. And I'm looking for any kind of reward opportunity to make some easy gold.
I'm gonna sigh get out of my chair and slowly start walking to stop the orc from just running out the door.
Does this flyer have any like reward information on it?
Roll a wisdom check,
Wait.
please.
Before he does that, can I try and stop him from even taking the flyer from me?
Yeah, sure. Roll a. In fact, you should roll a save, correct?
I think it would be his dexterity against Mogabak's strength.
Basically, yeah.
You only do saves in like dodging combat and stuff.
Okay, so then yeah, it would just be a dexterity versus a strength. So both of you would roll.
Oh, let me click here. There it goes.
Damn!
So you're unable to stop him from grabbing it.
Okay, so I'm looking for any information like on a reward or something that they're just on anything. So
roll a. What are the languages you know?
I know common. Where is it at? I know common, giant. Where's all my languages?
Should be bottom left hand corner of your character sheet.
Oh,
You
common,
might
giant, and orc. That's it.
Okay, so roll a wisdom check, right? Should be a wisdom check. Okay, you're able to decipher the language on the paper, although it's in a form of Elvish. You have a slight understanding of it based on just prior knowledge or prior people that you've killed, and their cries of terror as your axe goes through their skull. So basically, it's going to explain everything that I told him. You're basically going to get off of the paper, as well as you'll see down at the bottom, it's offering a 500 gold reward just for checking out the church.
Okay. I'm going to crinkle the paper up and just drop it next to him, and I'm going to start walking towards the door.
You check your DM, Sean.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna pick the crumpled piece of paper back up and again show it to my friend and
Close that out.
continue talking to him about what's on the flyer.
As Chris is approaching the door, I'm gonna stop him, saying, "Whoa, lad!" Just rudely grabbing people's stuff and just walking out.
Sadie, stop.
At this point, when the dwarf is talking to the orc, I've already slowly like put my drink down and like kind of like reaching back towards my sword without actually grabbing it, looking at it very nonchalantly, like I'm actually ready to pull it if I need to.
This
I do-
orc is so ugly, he's a terrifying thing. This little short thing better watch out before the orc gives him a swing.
I give
The
Coristel a flat stare.
the bartender tosses you 5 silver for that.
Blatantly ignoring Durgrim's, this dwarf's, whole thing he told me. I'm just going to try to push my way through him to head out the door.
And I'm gonna stop him. Strength versus strength.
Yes.
I think it would be athletics checks, 2 athletics checks.
2 athletics checks. Yeah, I can see that. Alright, so
God damn!
the dwarf
You're a
successfully
fucking wimpy ass
strong-arms
fucking orc.
the orc, the dwarf successfully strong arms the orc and stops him from moving outside. Is there anything else you want to do while basically?
Boy, lad. Where do you think you're gonna be going at this time?
I'll have you know, dwarf, I'll kill you, so I mind you.
Lad, I'd like to see it try. I've killed hundreds of you, your kind, before you were even a thought in your great-grandfather's eye.
And I'm just going to, step back and, explain I've done nothing wrong.
I'm I'm gonna approach the group, or at least these two, and I'm gonna be facing more the dwarf than anything. And dwarf, my friend, and I'm gonna point behind me and kind of down a little bit. Told me to ask you if you would like to help us with this, and I'm gonna hand Ben the flyer.
I'm gonna grab the flyer, kind of glance towards where he's pointed for a second, shrug, and start to read the flyer. It was the thing about a temple, 500 to visit it.
Yeah,
Right.
that whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing as this opportunity might be slipping out of my hands, I'm going to reapproach, and apologize as nicely as an orc can, and just be, I'm just sorry. Just trying to
No, I'm not
make
that kind of
memes.
orc.
I'm not that kind of orc.
Now there's the good side on you. Was that so hard for you to do?
I'm just going to grunt.
And I'm gonna step out of the way for him as I'm finishing reading the flyer.
But as you said,
Yeah.
Way, I'm not really going to move. I'm just going to, ask, if y'all need another, I'd be happy to join.
Let
Seems
me
like
ask my friend. I'm gonna turn around, kind of look down. Is it okay if the big one comes with us? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He probably could help a lot. I'm gonna turn back to Mogabak and yeah, he said it's fine. We could use your muscles.
It seems a simple enough task. I'd be willing to lend my aid. I'm gonna pass the flyer back to Kage.
If you guys need any company on your way up there, I wouldn't mind stopping by.
And what are you gonna do? Just sing a song while we do all the heavy work?
You'd
Gabrielle
be
laughs at
surprised,
that.
small one.
Gabriella laughs at that. You hear like a really loud chuckle coming from Gabriella at that point.
Well, I don't think we need to stay here with ladies that look like her anyways.
I find her quite pretty, actually.
But you're an orc.
Opposites attract, I guess.
Your sense of pretty is kind of
Does that make
skewed.
sense?
Half orc.
I'm
mind
gonna
you.
look back at Durgam and say, when I was in the army, we had, minstrels that would play us a war beat, and it would help a lot. So maybe this one could be of use, if not for getting us free room and board.
It's your flyer.
I'm
I'll
gonna
abide
acknowledge
by
yours.
your choice of
No, I'm
companion for now.
pretty sure it's his flyer, and I'm gonna point back at the barkeep.
I'm gonna just disregard whatever the fuck they're talking about and go walk to the bartender. Sit down on the
Fucking
stool.
invited you to come with us.
Well, I'll be there. So I got this flyer that I was told to give to you and surrounding people in this village. I'll lay it on the desk and he'll take it, I guess.
Check your DMs.
I'm gonna lean down to Durgam and speak in Dwarvish. What about that one? And I'm gonna kind of like point past Mogavak, but like stealthily to where it can't be seen. Should we ask that one? She carries a sword. More help?
More help? Perhaps less pay. But seeing as we don't know what to expect, it never hurts to have an extra sword.
As you say that, I see you kind of point, so I sidestep it just because I'm, blatant like that. I'm gonna look right at her, knowing who you pointed at.
I'm gonna reach up and pat Durgam on the back. Okay, you can go ask her. I'm gonna turn around and start talking to my friend again.
What the fuck is...
I'm just gonna turn towards your general direction. Oi, lass!
What?
We're gonna go. Follow this flyer. 500 gold pieces. Might be some combat. Are you in?
Combat, I'm in. She stands up, she takes the last of her drink, slams it on the table, pushes the chair away and stands up and walks towards you guys. If there's combat involved, I need practice.
Okay, speaking in common again. By the way, friends, my name is Kage. Kage Grey Castle. And I'm gonna take a deep bow.
Shit.
I'm gonna since you started the greeting, I'm gonna step away from this bench, slam my axe in the ground, and I am Mogulback.
Well, Mogulback, I hope you can pay the innkeeper for the repairs he often do to the floor.
How tall is Mogulback?
I'm 6'9".
Jesus. I'm 5'1". I'm like, as you're like, I'm kind of like smirking at this point. Like, I'm smirking at Mogulback as like he like furiously slams his axe into the table, and I'm like, well, you're a feisty one.
I am Durgrim Silverhammer. I'm a proud cleric of Moradin. Let me know when you feel like we should be off.
She looks down at you and she goes, well, you're a short one.
I'm just gonna kind of like wander outside. As you guys-
Nearly as tall as you. They're gonna call me short.
Females are short.
I'm just gonna disregard Durgam's comment and just walk outside with my axe, leaving a huge slash in the floor or whatever.
They pulled on the ground.
Yeah, like she, like Gabriella, like looks down at it and just kind of chuckles and then walks out and follows the orc.
I'm gonna sigh. I'm gonna pull out a gold piece and I'm gonna just toss it towards the innkeep as I walk out.
How much?
A gold piece.
1 gold piece. All right. Thank you. I'll be using these to patch the floor right away.
With my luck, he'll just do it again.
Well, this should cover a couple of patches.
I'm gonna look at Durgam as he comes outside. What about that sing-song one? Is he coming too?
I'm gonna peek back in.
Sing-song.
Oi,
Sing-song.
Bard! Are you coming or are you gonna stay to get drunk?
Hold on a minute. I'll be there in a second.
Kind of a prick, that one, isn't he?
Well, he seems to have elven blood, and you know how they are.
Yeah, I knew I didn't like him.
I'd say we kill him and take his stuff.
Well,
I actually agree with the orc for once.
can't just be going around murdering people for no reason.
Who says we can't?
I say,
All
I
right.
can't.
But tell him you won't be getting next month's payment.
All right then. Thank you, sir. So I'll go ahead and pocket that, and I'll start heading out to the fucking posse of shitheads.
Shaq and his girlfriend.
The picture I posted in the chat, it's Mogulback and Gabriella.
She's. Don't even think about it. That's not as good as the fucking unicorn.
All right.
Don't mention the chicken.
It's still my background, dude.
It's still my background. Oh.
The fucking chicken. Hannah, look at this.
I'm sorry, but which way do we go?
Are you that stupid orc? You can't remember which way to go.
Do you know which way to
It's
go,
this
Dylan?
It's this way, boys. Follow me.
Is following the elf the wisest idea?
I've traveled these lands for my whole entire life, back and forth. If you have anything better to go or anything better to see that doesn't have anything 4 foot taller than you in front of you,
Did somebody throw away the flyer?
No,
No,
I give it back to
I
he
Kage.
picked it up.
I still have it.
Kage.
Do you want to check
Pretty
it
sure,
again?
Yeah, I want to
Said
check it.
north.
All right.
pretty sure
You
Sean's
look back at
imagining
the
friends
flyer
again.
and find out that it says at the bottom that the church is actually to the south.
You guys don't know that because you don't see the flyer.
Yep.
I'm just gonna continue walking north with you guys.
Are you
I
guys
kinda
coming or
agree.
not? Are we gonna get this done or are we gonna waste the day away? I could be making money right now.
I kind of agree with Durgrim.
Did-
Do we trust the bard?
I don't trust the fucking elf.
The elf never even looked at the flyer. How would he even know where we're going?
I knew about that bounty way before you even thought about it.
Shut up, you're an elf.
Oi, soldier. Which
Yes.
way?
It's actually to the south. I don't know where this one's going. And I'm pointing at Colas.
Very well then. Let us be on our way.
We leave him at the back.
And as we walk off, I'm gonna kind of like wave my hand as to get somebody to follow me.
Should we designate a marching order?
I just pull out my little lute and just start playing a song, singing along, walking along the trail.
Will you shut up already?
I kind of like the music.
Should we designate a marching order?
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty.
Fuck no. Marching orders for the army and for elitists that like to diddle their dick in water. We're not like that.
Okay.
What the
So the bard has volunteered to be the first one to go.
If you're too much of a pansy, I'll be fine with it. Shit.
If he fucking dies first, that's fine with me.
Brandon.
Oh, my bad.
Yes.
Quick, do you have to like move the new tokens in? Do you just add new tokens to each layer?
You
or-
can click and drag and grab all of them, and hit Control C, then put them on wherever you're going to put them, and hit Control V, and then you can bring us over if you want.
Okay, let me try that. But y'all keep moving. So
For reference, for future reference, you can literally just set us up in whatever and put us in the GM tab or GM layer.
right.
And so just in case like the party gets split or something like that, you could just pull whoever's there from the GM layer.
Right. Okay. I got
I'm just
you.
gonna. My character's gonna stay at the back just because he doesn't really trust people. So
Actually, like Gabriella kind of is taking a liking to you. Like she's actually gonna like kind of follow you, like walk next to you.
She wants that.
She's also fascinated at how fucking tall you are.
How tall are you again?
6'9".
Whew.
How
69
tall are-
Kappa Kappa.
Gabriella's
You're what,
5'1".
5'11"?
As you'll walk into the new area in the forest, you notice that the woods are starting to get a whole lot thicker. Like it's becoming increasingly hard to see a certain distance along, rather than just you can only see about 20 or 30 feet in front of you, rather than as far as you normally would be able to, because of how thick the trees are.
Arrows,
you
arrows everywhere.
Sorry, go ahead. You good?
No, I was just all the arrows.
I know.
I looked up and there's
It's
just
my
arrows
sight.
everywhere.
All right.
Well, bard, where do we go from here?
Oh, you
so
don't
keen
want
to
to
give
ask
us
me?
directions.
All right, then.
Don't
If
ask
you're really
the
gonna
fucking
trust me, I'm gonna
elf.
tell you right now. You either ask me where we're going and you believe it, or you don't even worry about asking me.
Don't
What do
fucking
you
trust the elf.
Very well then. We go west.
I'm gonna look at the flyer again and see if it says anything about if it's
Alright.
anything to the west or farther south.
Pretty much the flyer says the same thing. It obviously says the same thing it did before. It just said follow the road and watch out for the crossroads sign as you get there.
Well, do you see anything, Kage?
Jesus Christ.
I'm just in deep conversation with my friend.
Hey.
What were you trying to perceive?
I was trying to perceive the sign, but I got something in my eye.
Okay, I was about to say. So you fail to see what is actually on the sign because a bug flew in your eye, and now you can't see for about 30 seconds.
God.
Hey, Dolgrim.
Make sure you're saying why you're rolling.
Same reason.
I was
Great
waiting
sign.
for them to stop talking.
So
Dwarf.
you're able to see the sign as you walk upon it. To the west, it actually says to town, and to the south, it says the old church.
Hey, Dolgrim, is that sign too high for you to read? You want to stand up on my shoulders, buddy?
Elf. I'll kneecap you if you at least don't get my name right.
I wouldn't Wouldn't expect you to hit any higher than my kneecaps, Dober.
As these guys start arguing, I'm just
Can I
gonna walk
cut
out here
this
and
elf's
start
tongue
gathering
out
berries.
already?
Snappy comebacks. I'm impressed.
Did you hear that, Sean?
Sorry, go ahead.
As those two are arguing, I'm just gonna walk out here and start gathering berries.
Okay. Can you roll a perception check? Or, sorry, a survival check first. That's my mistake. Okay, go ahead and roll a medium perception check.
Yeah, where's his perception check?
It's in alphabetical order. Under nature.
Can I cut this elf's tongue out already?
Okay, you're able to find some berries. They don't look... there's not very many. There's just a few in the area. But you're able to pick up about 5 or 6 berries.
I'm gonna walk out here and toss one to Gabriella.
What'd you say, Gabriella?
I was looking at you, elf. I said, can I cut your tongue out already?
Both of
Oh,
you
you
do...
can do a lot of-
You don't know my name. I just
Don't know her name.
typed that in chat. Said, by the
Oh.
way, haven't announced my name yet, so no metagaming.
Well, excuse me, Mrs.
My
Smarty Pants.
It's mean comment or sullen silences. So what's it gonna be?
We don't really know his name either.
So Chris and Brandon, both of you roll a athletics check, please.
For what? What am I? Why am I?
Because
Did
I
you
walked
eat the
out of the
berry?
woods and tossed you a berry.
That would be. Wouldn't that be just a dexterity check or a sleight of hand? Not an athletics.
I know we've tossed stuff between each other before and done athletics, so I don't know.
Okay.
It's
It's
really
an
the
easy
DM's
one,
call.
so yeah, you
The berry
successfully
boys.
toss the berry between each other.
I look at him. I nod.
And I'm also gonna walk up to Durgrim and hand him one and kind of whisper, at any time you want me to chop the singer's head off, let me know.
You guys just crack me up, you fucking shitheads.
I mean, I whispered it,
So you
I don't
don't
think
know.
he...
Well, you
I
guys
grunt in acknowledgement.
Hold on. I crouched in front of him and handed him a berry and whispered in his ear.
This is how you talk to short people.
Hey, Gabrielle, or not Gabriella. Hey, sweetie,
Fuck off.
what's it like being a girl?
Fuck off.
I've always
I'm gonna
been
flick
kind
the berry
of curious.
at the bard and walk past.
Can
We'll
I
go
catch
back.
it with my mouse?
The church is to the south. Let us be off before we waste more time.
Can I? But real quick. I want to walk up to. I want to walk up to Mogabak and ask him what if this is safe to eat.
Can I catch the berry in my mouth before he asks that?
They already threw the berry like a while ago.
No, he flicked it at me. I asked him whenever he flicked it at me.
I just flicked it
I
at you.
just walk up. I look up at Mogabak and I kind of like tap him on the elbow and I'm like, "Is this safe to eat?"
I want to catch it in my mouth.
Not sure, but orcs don't matter.
I'm gonna look at it and I wanna see if I know what it is.
Do an insight check.
Yeah,
Alright.
nature.
It'd be
Or
survival or
nature check.
nature.
Nature check.
Hey.
It's my mistake.
Alright.
You can tell that it's not bad for you. It's not going to really hurt you, but it's not necessarily good for you either.
So it's just like a plain old berry.
Pretty much. That's pretty much all you can tell.
I'm gonna like pop it in my mouth, whatever. Like it was a nice gesture.
So
I'm
as you
gonna
pop it into your
inspect her
mouth-
and make sure she don't die as she eats it. Make sure it's safe for me to eat.
So wow, that's terrible. I get it now. So as you throw it into your mouth, it's got a real tangy taste to it, and then it quickly sours as it goes down your throat. But that's pretty much everything. It just kind of it's kind of a bad aftertaste.
She kind of just shrugs.
You're used to having bad taste in your mouth, aren't you, sweetie?
Elf, I will cut your tongue out.
I'm not telling any of this.
I just walk on past the party.
Okay.
I thank Mogabak for the kind gesture.
So where are we going, boys? You guys ever figure out what direction we're going?
They already
Yes,
said they were
I
going
just
to
said the south. The church was to the south.
Maybe my character didn't hear you, little one.
You were standing right next to me.
Maybe you were too busy talking.
So as you come upon the church, you see that it's very dark, dank, and it's worn down. It's really not in good order at all. Like it hasn't been used in at least 15, 20 years, and you can tell that it's not been touched since then. So there's nothing that you can tell is very, very evil about it necessarily, but it is very dark, and you can't see inside any of the windows. And from there, it's on you.
I try to make a religion check to see if I can tell anything about it.
Yes, please do a hard religion check.
Can I do the same?
Yes. Okay, so Durgrim, you're able to tell that it is an old holy church of the Holy Church of Apocracies. Basically, just the god of holiness. It's not the same, not your god, obviously, but the human god of holiness and good teachings, basically goodwill towards others.
Such a shame to see what was such a grand place fall into such disrepair.
I'm gonna look at the group and say, "It's a church."
I kind of like, I look at him and I'm like, no.
You really are a smart one, ain't you, boy?
Elf, I will cut your tongue out.
You
Shut
need to
up.
be quiet back there. You remember.
I'm gonna walk.
I
I'm
like
gonna walk
start
by
pulling
and
my
shove-
sword out. Like I literally like quickly grab my sword and like half unsheath it.
You better be calming down, honey. Nobody got time for games like that. We're
As
on
she,
a job.
as she does that, I'm just gonna walk by and shove the bard out of the way because I can't see your name.
You don't know his name?
Calesta.
You don't
Oh
know.
yeah. I'm just gonna shove the bard out of the way as I walk by him.
I'm gonna take a big deep whiff and be like, "Damn, how about you go and head towards the showers, buddy? You smell like ass."
I'm gonna walk, mutter in Dwarvish, by Muradin's hammer. We're gonna have a dead elf at the end of the day.
I'm gonna answer in Dwarvish. Probably.
I kind of chuckle at his little accent change. I thought it was funny.
Alright.
So,
Should we knock?
No,
I
it's
walk up and
funny.
I knock after hearing that.
After knocking, you hear the knocks like ring out in the church, kind of very echoey and kind of coming out the little fissures in the walls. But you really can't see inside. You hear a slight shuffling around inside, but you don't actually hear or see anything other than that.
Muradin,
There's definitely something in there, guys.
guide us as we fulfill this task.
As Durgrim's doing his little prayer, I'm gonna pick Gabrielle up and set her aside. I'm gonna kick this door in.
Roll a strength check.
By all means.
Yeah, you're unable to open the door by brute strength, but you can. But yeah,
Scrub.
Can I see if there's another way to open the door?
roll a perception check.
Maybe the door opens outward and kicking it in wasn't a good idea.
You can see that there is a. Damn it! You jumped the gun. You can see that the door actually opens outward rather than inward. And
I'm gonna just reach down, grab the handle, and pull it outwards.
as you open the door, you can see slightly inside, but it's still very dark. The only reason you can see now why the dark, or you can see now why the poster said that it was a dark, or there was evil seeping from it, because you can only see a few feet inside.
Hey, can I do
doorway.
something right quick?
Well, we should have just let him lead the way if he's so damn smart enough to pull a door where you pull it, and not that little thing trying to push on it.
Hey, Patton,
Yes,
give me 1 second, because I actually meant to replace one of my spells before we started.
it's no problem.
After
I
that
wanna-
comment, I like pat Moga back. I'm like, hey, I thought the same thing, bud.
As you pat his back,
I want
a bolt, an arrow, flies through the doorway and lands on the ground in front of Durgrim.
I'm gonna pick it up and inspect it.
They're not used to aiming that far on the ground, I guess.
Realizing that they can't see, because I have dark vision, I'm gonna step in and see if I can see anything further than what.
Wait.
Light
I'm gonna cast.
We got to do stuff in order. So, Sean, you Can you roll a medium perception check? Okay, you can successfully see that it's a poorly made arrow. You don't know exactly where it came from, but you can tell that it is a very poorly made bolt that's not very sturdy, and it actually bends slightly as you pull it out of the ground.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around, kind of crouch down, and like hold it outward. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. And then put it in my pack,
Okay.
and then turn back around and face the door.
It's only 0.1 pounds, by the way, or 0.01. Excuse me.
I want to cast light on my smaller light hammer, and I want to toss it in to the building.
Toss it in. How far?
40 feet.
40 feet. Do you have a 20-foot radius? Roll
yes.
a strength, a hard strength check.
The range on a throwing hammer is normally 60 foot.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, a hard. What's the dexterity check to see if you can make it through the doorway, or not? A medium dexterity check.
Bruh.
So it bounces off the edge of the doorway and falls to the side slightly. Let me see. About right here.
Sadie.
So you should be able to go from... Wait, can you reveal? Yeah, polygon reveal. Okay. Goes 20 feet?
Yes. And dim light for another 20 feet. Which, assuming it's not pitch blackness, I don't know how much it would actually help.
How do you understand? Sure. How do I reveal that?
You get a lot of people on Snapchat. Yeah.
How do I reveal a polygon?
Brandon.
Well, is that fog of war, or is that actually like your own like square?
It's a fog of war. Yeah.
Okay, so it would be you would have to do reveal area.
Yeah, I hit reveal or polygon reveal. Wait. Hold shift to snap grid, right click. Oh, there we go. So there's that.
It's radiant. Yeah, that's good.
Mm-hmm. So the rest of it is because the church is like, it's darkened by an evil spell basically. You can't see into the dimly lit area, but you can see in this area. Here, I'll make this a little.
I take it that's a goblin?
Yes, it is.
Can I see it from where I am?
Yes, you can.
Alright. Seeing a mortal enemy of my kind, I want to charge into the room.
Okay.
If no one else is doing anything first.
Can I shoot an arrow at it?
Yes, but as soon as you do, combat starts.
Alright, can I move right before he shoots the arrow?
Alright, boys, I'm about to shoot at this thing before he sees us coming in.
So go ahead and move.
Just run into the room.
That's as far as you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay, so running into the room, the rest of the area is revealed to you, and you can see that there are 4 goblins in the room. Oops, here. Polygon reveal.
Buddy.
Is this working? Boom.
I think
There we go.
But they have crossbows.
And with that, can everybody roll initiative?
Yeah.
Remember to select your tokens.
Yes, please. Go ahead and mark these.
God damn it! Gabrielle is always ready.
Atta baby.
Alright, so let's figure out how I can roll for these dudes.
You can't roll all together. You've got to basically. Well, you don't have sheets for them, do you?
Hey, I didn't select my character before I rolled initiative.
We just went over this, Dylan.
So he'll have to give you a turn order for your token and then tuck it in.
Okay. So how would I do that? Let's see.
I mean, I can re-roll until I roll over 23.
As we run in, I'm gonna look back.
That's a good
Goblins! 4 of them from what I can see.
Can they see him?
Cool Estella. Oops. Calculation was 23. Is that how that works? Oh, how do I change
You
the...
should be able to click his token and give it a turn.
delete that.
Or he can just click his token,
And
roll,
re-roll.
and then change it to 23.
Okay. Yeah, just do that.
When I
That's
click
fine.
my token, it doesn't show me like my health and everything. So,
Do you see the circles?
oh
You don't get anything around your character when you click it?
no,
Can
I
you-
can't even move it.
Oh,
Oh,
you're in the wrong mode.
I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry.
So yeah, question on those circles. Am I supposed to be doing anything with those circles?
No.
There we go.
Don't
Now-
stop.
Dylan, your first
Dylan.
one.
You can just
There we go.
click it and edit it.
So for each of these,
I didn't know that. Holy fuck! You guys need to calm the fuck down.
You're a goddamn fucking elf.
he's got him.
You're a woman.
All right.
It's literally like out of game here. Like that's literally the only reason Gabriella fucking hates this guy.
Well, you're still ugly.
Actually, she's really pretty, so fuck off.
Not to a half
In
elf.
reality, my character doesn't care.
In reality, my character doesn't care. Yeah, well, you're a fucking dwarf. That's why.
You can't even see your face.
Killing goblins is the reason for my guy's
Alright,
existence.
Got it. All right, so Bard, you have first turn.
Oh shit! I didn't put my speed in here.
Even the DM calls him Bard.
So I'm gonna shoot at this little shit sitting there with my longbow.
Which one?
This one right here.
They have a.
Okay,
That one?
30
Yeah.
feet.
Yep.
Crit fails. Double crit fails.
You don't roll damage right away.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see.
Okay, so as you shoot the arrow, it ricochets off the corner of the barrier right here and hits Durgrim in the foot, doing half damage.
Did he fucking crit fail that shit?
Double crit fail.
Oh my
And
god.
it did max damage.
So six damage to you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pause,
Okay.
yank the arrow out of my foot, and just hold it out looking at the elf. And then break this arrow. Then turn back towards the goblins.
Did I hear that? Did I hear that he got hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Did
gonna
I-
lean. I'm gonna lean
I'm go-
towards the elf and say, "I think you missed."
I'm gonna poke my head out on the other side of Kage's shoulder, and I'm gonna whisper to the. I'm gonna kind of say it just loud enough for Durgrim and everybody else around me to hear. Sorry, buddy. I've been playing the lute for a little too long today. So
Alright. Are you done?
So is it
I'm
my turn?
I'm actually going.
Oh,
Well,
sorry. So myself and Brandon couldn't see that shot since we're on this side of the wall, right? We couldn't see.
Yeah.
exactly.
You can see, or no, wait. You were able to see that it hit him in the foot
Okay.
because
I
you
was
can
gonna-
see it glance off the wall, and you kind of
Okay.
assumption is leaning over. Okay.
Yeah.
So this blue thing right here, I can see him from here, right?
Barely. You can see like half of him, so it would be a disadvantaged roll because you have the pillar there in the side of the doorway.
Don't
Can
forget,
I-
cover is a thing.
Can I see that does his crossbow have any metal that is coming in contact with him? Does he have any metal items that are in contact with his body, like his armor or his crossbow?
You can you roll a perception check?
Yeah.
A hard perception check.
Bruh.
Yeah. You can't see of anything metal specifically. All you can see is that he's holding a crossbow, which the only metal is at the end.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna end my turn here, right behind Kage.
All right, my turn then.
Yes.
So after I see him hit Durgrim in the foot with the arrow, I glance at him. I pull out my sword really quickly, and I said, "You're fucking next." And then I walk in and I run towards this guy here, and I'm gonna attack him with my sword.
Go ahead. Okay, you were hit. Can you roll damage, please? 13 slashing damage. As you slice the goblin, you like his entire right arm just falls off directly, like just you basically like slicing through butter. The goblin.
And then I'm gonna go ahead.
The goblin howls in pain as he speaks an unknown language to you.
Okay. I'm gonna pull action surge and I'm gonna attack again.
Okay, go ahead. All right, you hit him again. As you slice, or how do you want to kill him?
Basically, like as soon as that arm comes off, she lifts up again, and then she goes straight for the neck, but going straight down the chest, kind of like slice him right in half.
Okay. Okay, so basically that happens. You slice upwards, cutting him clean in half, basically separating between his groin and his upper right shoulder, cutting him directly in half, and he just falls silently to the floor.
Did she die in there yet?
Let's do this.
I'll go back.
I just grunt.
Here's the death. Is there a death one? Yeah, let's do that.
There's a big red X.
Yeah, if you do the X, it'll X him out.
Where's that? Oh, I
It's
see.
right next to all the colors.
Nice. All right. Is that going to be it?
He needs medical aid.
That's your turn, Brandon.
Yeah, that's it. That's all my turn.
Okay. So now it is Red's turn. Seeing that his friend has fallen, he turns his back to his pal, sort of, and kind of turns away from you a little bit for some reason. You don't know exactly why, but then you see him kind of yelling at you. He's a little too far away to make out exactly what he's saying, but he says it in common along the lines of "You're gonna pay for that." So he's going to fire his short bow at you. What's your AC?
15 it should be.
Okay, so
Yeah, 15.
As he fires at you, it glances off your sword as you basically lifted it, as you're bringing it back to your side from slicing him in half. It glances off the top of your sword, bouncing into the wall and just puncturing the wall. And,
Gonna have to do better than that, fucker.
And from there, he is done. Durgrim.
As I start to move, I'm going to call out, Orc, Goblin on the right. And I'm just going to walk straight forward.
Everyone, get in here!
We got goblins to slay. And I'm just going to step, walking obviously straight towards blue.
Okay.
I am going to gesture with my shield towards him. Actually, no, I'm going to gesture with my shield towards green.
Okay.
Cast. No, it'll be blue. I'll cast Guiding Bolt on blue.
Okay. Wow. All right.
Oh,
Roll damage.
Nice, dude.
Oh.
Fuck.
As the bolt flies towards him, the goblin, you see the goblin's eyes light up in fear, and as soon as it hits him in the chest, he basically disintegrates, and as he hits, it blows him back up against the wall, and only his outline is left as him and his crossbow is completely disintegrated.
I'm going to grunt and go, well, that wasn't nearly as fun as I was hoping. And I'm going to point towards Gabriella, still not knowing her name. And I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Fuck yeah. Thanks, man. Do I feel anything when he does that?
Lass, Moradin watches over you this day.
I don't know who that is, but thanks.
as the shield engulfs you, you feel a surge of just basically safety. You feel like you're in your safe space right now.
I need my safe space. I'm a fucking snowflake.
Yep. Alrighty, so now
And that's my
it is-
turn.
Alright, sweet. And that is Green's turn. So, up again. And he's going to, as he saw that you basically completely obliterated his friend, so he's actually running in fear of you now. He's terrified of the fact that you just completely... he has no idea what just happened, but his friend's gone, and he's terrified now. So he's going to run away over to the door. And he's actually going to run outside and take a swiping attack with his scimitar at Kage.
15 AC.
Yeah. So he completely misses. His sword like buries into the pillar to the entryway into the door, and he essentially just dulled his blade.
Rip.
So he's furious now, and he's just gonna kind of he doesn't know what to do.
And he's such a stoner.
So now is your turn, Sean.
That's hilarious.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of look like over my shoulder back behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Should we help them? Yeah.
Who are
Do
you
that?
talking
Okay.
Oh.
As I turn back around, I'm gonna hold like my fists up in front of me in like a fighting stance, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna summon my soul knives, which are 2 psychic daggers that spawn from the end of my fists, and I am going to take a
God
swing
damn.
at this goblin in front of me.
to? Okay.
Oh, my bad.
What just happened?
Sorry.
All right.
Brent's trying to hit things with Firebolt.
Got it. So yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. As your blades like basically fly out from your hands into this goblin, it slices.
No, they don't fly out. They're like I fight with them. They stay on me.
Right. So are they like brass
Okay.
knuckles, or they just kind of float out in front of you?
They're kind of like floating at the end of my knife or my fist.
Okay.
I have to keep my fists in it clenched.
Okay.
So
it's
like
kinda
Wolverine
brass knuckles
claws.
then. Yeah. Okay. Well, as you come down on slicing him, you scratch up his arm real bad. He's kind of like crying out in pain, but it doesn't do a whole lot of damage to him, as you can see.
I'm also going to take an action surge and attack again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. You strike him again. He's now very visibly wounded, but he's not completely dead yet. He's just very angry now, and he wants to fight. He's ready to fight some more.
Okay, that's it for me.
Okay. Chris, on to you.
Seeing that this goblin's pretty weak, I'm just gonna slice at him and just try to cut him right in half.
Okay.
These rolls, guys. These rolls.
Yeah.
All right. As you, how do you want to kill him?
I just want right at the waist, just cut him right in half.
All right. So you bring your axe down on top of his head, and he just completely gets just sliced into pieces. Just 2 massive pieces. Just kind of. You slice so quickly that the pieces kind of sit there for a moment, and then they just kind of slump down and then kind of slide apart as if it were a banana peel.
God damn.
He
I
is-
just kind of look back and forth. Holy shit.
I'm going to look at the bard and be like, that's how you fight.
I'm going to pat him on the back and be like, I'm taking mental notes. I'm way ahead of you, man.
All right. So it's on to you, Dylan.
I'm going to step inside the building. Well, I can move 30, right?
Whatever your
Yes.
speed is.
Do I have to like act like that's 10 right there and then 20?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna move 10 feet right here. And then,
Does he get intestines on his shoes?
yep, they're weighing me down. Where's that at? I'm gonna go here. and I'm going to take a shot with my bow at the red goblin.
The red goblin. Okay, go ahead.
As he draws back his bow, I scream in, "Make sure you hit this one."
And not me.
I just ignore him and
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. Okay. As your bolt flies across the room, you strike him in the shoulder, his left shoulder, and he wheels back in pain. You can see that he's visibly wounded, but he's definitely, he turns back around after flinching and gets ready to fire back.
all right, I'm going to put my my bow back around my back and pull out my lute.
Okay.
I'm gonna start playing a quick little melody. I'll cast that on him.
Okay.
No,
Blue Whisper.
wait. That's
He
an
can't.
action.
That's an action, yeah.
Oh, that is my action, huh?
Yeah.
Rip. Well,
Yeah, fuck
disregard
you,
that. I'm just
buddy.
gonna kind of sit there and
Strum your lute.
I'll still strum my lute. Don't you worry about a thing.
Please, someone shoot him in the face.
I would love to.
That's a high intense song.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right, so it's my turn. So as he like loosed the arrow, I jump from each of these pews down here, right in front, and as I'm coming down, I'm gonna slash right at the like as I'm in the air, slash down on this goblin as I'm coming down on him.
Okay, can you do an athletics check first?
Yeah.
Okay. And you successfully hit him. Cool. Go and roll damage. 10 damage. As you slice at him, his arm is visibly bleeding very heavily. It's really hard for him to actually hold the crossbow now, but he's still ready to fight back.
That's my move.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Awesome. Seeing that he's the last one alive, the goblin gets very frustrated, and he doesn't know exactly what to do, but he's going to stick with his guts, stick with what he's been doing the whole time, just kind of do what he can, you know? He's going to go ahead and take he's actually going to pull out his scimitar and try and slash at you with the scimitar.
Brandon's at 17 now.
Mm-hmm. So, wait, for how many turns?
10 minutes.
10 minutes
So,
concentration.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh boy.
Okay,
60.
so he, as he tries to swing at you with the scimitar, he fails, and it just kind of swings past you and hits the altar on the side, cracking off a little piece of it, but it's still pretty much fully intact. He screams out in a rage and frustration. He just kind of falls to his knees. And now it is your turn, Ben.
I am gonna charge around the altar. And I am simply gonna smite him with my hammer.
Smite me. Yeah, that definitely missed. As you swing, are you swinging with the hammer, or?
Yeah, I'm swinging it.
Okay, so as you swing the hammer down, he jumps kind of out of the way, kind of the last second, still very much bleeding all over the floor, and ends up getting kind of blood just there at the floor in front of you, and you smack the altar, cracking it even further. He's not really... He's a little bit relieved that you missed, but at the same time, he's still very weak, and he's losing blood quickly, so he may not be able to miss or be able to dodge again.
Oops, not limited to. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
In that case, it is again Sean's turn.
I'll be right back.
No problem.
I'm just going to casually stroll inside. And that's my turn.
Chris.
Knowing that it's basically 4v1 in there, I'm just gonna walk over. Oh, that's not the right thing. I'm just gonna walk up to this thing and just start rubbing some of its blood on my skin. That's my turn.
Nice.
This
Nice.
is going very slowly.
I kind of glanced backwards at him and I just
This goblin's
started
gonna go.
laughing.
Just
You're like, when I
fucking
told you to take a bath, I didn't mean in its blood.
I bathe in the
Hey,
blood of my
elf.
enemies.
Shut up.
You're a religious bigot. So now it is back to your turn, Dylan.
Alright, I'm going to, hopefully. Yeah, I'm gonna move up to this red goblin beside this girl. This isn't range to attack it, right?
Yes.
And I'm going to do a hearty swing at it with my short sword.
Okay.
Holes.
Let's see. Go ahead and wait. Actually, no. As you swing down at this with your sword, it again misses just slightly off to the left as he kind of stumbles backwards once more. He's definitely becoming more and more afraid as he's being attacked by the onslaught of of your party.
Alright, then I'm going to end my turn there.
Okay. And Brandon.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, so the goblin's facing Durgrim now, right?
Yeah. Well, he's kind of facing in between y'all towards the.
Well, isn't he on his knees?
Pretty much, but yeah, he's essentially facing him.
Okay, so if he's on his knees, I want to put my sword up to his neck
Okay.
and ask him what he's doing here.
Combat's still.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's still my turn. That's like I can do that.
What a miss.
What languages do you speak?
He's on his. I speak Common, Draconic, and Giant.
Okay. So the goblin looks back at you and demands that you kill him. Kill me before kill me. I will not dishonor my friends and tell you our business here.
Whatever. I swing at him.
Okay. Wow. So I'm going to give you advantage on that because he is on his knees and all.
Wow.
How do you want to kill him?
Well, he's on his knees. I have it up on his like the front of his throat, and so like I'll turn it around, and then like I'll just kind of like lean back and then slice his head off.
Okay. So yeah, he's been decapitated and his head rolls to your feet.
I pick it up and I look at it and I'm just like filthy, disgusting creatures and throw the head.
All right, and that's the end of combat.
Are there any doors that
for
we
the
can
glory
see
of Mordor.
over here?
Real quick metagaming. This is mostly to Sean, but this is why I was concerned with y'all starting at higher levels. Y'all are doing a shit ton of damage.
Yeah, but we'll catch up.
Are there any doors that are around this little area that's blacked out?
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't meant to actually reveal that. There is a door directly behind the altar. Let's see.
Can I like try to see if I can open it?
Yes, you can.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead and roll a strength check, please.
Alright, chugga.
That picture I just linked in Discord, that's what my soul knives are like. I'm also going to dismiss them now that we're in combat, or out of combat.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You play well.
Does it matter if it's a saving row?
Oh, no.
Throwing-
No, strength.
No,
It's a save.
yeah,
Where's the strength at? I don't see it.
click
Quick
strength to the left.
Oh. Oh shit.
There you go. Yeah, so you're able to force the door open, and like basically it feels like you just moved a desk out of the way that was blocking the door. So you can see inside, pretty much like that.
Can I go pick up my hammer?
Yes, you can.
Yes. Can I go in there?
It was right around here, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're welcome to go in there.
Can I loot this body in front of me?
I can see in the dark
Yeah.
though, so I should be able to see this, right?
So yeah, 1 second. So Sean, go ahead and roll a perception check. Okay, so you're able to loot a scimitar off of him, a short bow, as well as 6 arrows, or yeah, 6 arrows, and about 3 gold and 20 silver pieces.
I'm only gonna take the money.
Okay.
I'm gonna dispel the light radiating from this light hammer.
Okay.
Double click.
It's devil's magic.
This goblin that's out front, didn't his knife get stuck in like the door frame?
Yeah, his scimitar's been dulled.
Can I yank it from it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna walk over to this goblin, look at the half-orc, and go, "Well done. A fitting end for one of his kind."
I'm just gonna grunt again and continue to grab. You said I pulled the scimitar, right, Sean?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm just gonna
it's
grab
a dulled
it.
scimitar, so
Okay.
its damage is basically halved.
I'm gonna continue to run some of this goblin blood on my arms.
I walk up to Mogabank and Mogabak, and I look at him and I'm like watching him do this, and I'm like shaking my head. That's interesting. And I walk away.
Sean, how much weight would this dual scimitar be?
It would be.
You can look on the weapons and see its actual weight. The weapon page.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. But
Just saying.
Can I see if there's stairs on this side too?
Yeah.
Really?
Go bed.
Oh.
Can I check this table in the corner, see if I find anything badass?
Yeah, go and roll a perception check.
Over there.
God damn it.
So you're able to see some books and some other trinkets there, but you don't actually know what any of it's for, nor does it really look very useful.
Hey, hon, you want to kind of look on this desk and see if you find anything that might be useful for anybody?
I think Brandon walked away a second.
I'm right here.
Oh.
I mean,
I don't even know why I'm in that room. I was like right here. I'm leaning against the door, like kind of just like leaning against the wall.
so I'm going to walk over to Gabriella and cast this on her.
Suggestion. Suggest a course of activity to magically influence a creature you can see. Target must make a wisdom saving throw. So you have to make a wisdom saving throw. And what is it supposed to be against though?
It's
His DC.
Okay, so
What's your DC? On spells, it should tell you a DC.
yeah, it's 15.
Okay, so the suggestion is successful. What are you trying to tell her?
Well, it kind of depends on what I suggest. I'm guessing it's in the hands of you.
No,
Yes.
you make the suggestion.
No, I know I make the suggestion, but it has to be a reasonable suggestion.
Yeah.
I can't just say anything.
Like you
so
can't
I'm gonna
her
tell-
jump off a cliff.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Gabriella.
One sentence or two. And
Yeah.
magically suggest a course of activity limited to a sentence or two, and magically influence a creature you can see within range that can hear you and understand you. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to this effect. The suggestion must be worded in such a manner as to make the course of action sound reasonable, asking the creature to stab itself, throw itself into a space, immolate itself, or do some other obviously harmful act that ends the spell.
So I'm going to ask Gabriella. You should go check this room and see if there's anything you can give me, because it's good luck after entering a church like this.
Are you guys planning on defiling this holy ground?
But I'm gonna whisper that to her so he didn't hear me.
So, Ben, you can roll a perception check to see if you can overhear it. It would be a medium perception check, considering the distance.
Sheesh.
Alright, so
Damn.
successfully here. Overhear him telling her.
Are you guys planning to rob this church of what little remains?
Who are we robbing it from?
This is holy ground.
To who? To you. It's just a building with loot in it to me and her. So you should not worry about a thing.
I'm gonna stomp on his foot as he gets close.
Do it.
Roll
Can I roll in a dexterity check to see if I can move my foot?
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah,
Would that be athletics versus his aerobatic or?
I
roll it?
believe so. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay, so he successfully dodges you.
Eat my ass, dude.
I guess Gabriella goes in and looks into the room.
Maybe if your legs were a
Roll
little
medium
longer.
perception check. Okay, so you successfully see that there are many books lying around on the tables. Most of them are holy books, like holy doctrine, basically, on how to treat the, how to upkeep the church, upkeep the grounds, upkeep the tomb, as well as holy books teaching you how to be a good hypocrisy, chaplain of hypocrisy.
Hypocrisite.
Yeah.
Can I look at this altar and see if there's anything there?
Yeah, roll a easy perception check.
So do I like get those books or anything?
You can take them if you want, but for the most part right now, it's not useful.
I look at him and say, "There's doesn't look to be anything useful in here."
Okay. So there doesn't seem to be anything very useful on the altar either. There is a holy book that has been written in with multiple different. It's basically been had little like descriptions and notes taken, most likely by the chaplain, the original chaplain here. But the books are looking worn and old, and they're starting to get covered in. It's obviously covered in a thick layer of dust, and there's actually a blood stain on one of the pages up in the top corner.
I'm gonna lay my hand on the altar and just give a silent prayer.
The room inside the church becomes lights up just a little bit more, and you're able to see what kind of like disrepair the church has become, as well as hear a click in the back room.
When Sean looted this goblin, did he like lay the loot on the ground, or do I have to like reloot it?
He looted the money off of it, but he didn't pick up like the fully like the nice scimitar and the crossbow with, or the bow, the short bow with 6 arrows.
I'm just gonna pick up one of the arrows and start diddling with it.
With that crit, do I know? Can I see if there's anything up these stairs?
It actually goes downstairs.
I was about to say, or do they go down?
They go down, and you can only see darkness from downstairs.
I'm gonna kind of like yell back and be like, "Hey, there's something down here, I think."
So like I told her like check the room. So does she still have to check everything, or is there just really not anything in here?
I literally checked I checked the room. There's only books.
There's also a bed over there.
Yeah, no. I told you to check the room, and it's an 8-hour spell. So get to checking, honey.
So,
You can only check so much.
realize, am I aware that like I'm now like kind of looking for something for him?
Yeah, you're aware of
Like,
it.
am I aware? Like, would I know that he did something?
You're not aware that he did anything to you, but you are aware of a unusual curiousness in like your desire to search the room, basically.
Okay, because I'm basically seeing if like my character would think that like because she already fucking hates this dude because he's an elf. So, all right, that's fine.
I hope for your character's sake that she never finds out.
I mean, it's part of the plan.
You said it's dark down the stairs, right?
Yes.
So she's not going to check the bed?
Fuck you.
Go check it.
I
You
did.
have to.
That was a perception check for the fucking room.
Yeah, it was.
He had a
You-
perfect 22 for the room.
I
He
rolled
saw
a fucking
every nook and
crit.
cranny.
I thought he checked just the desk.
There
No,
was
that's,
also
I said I'm doing a perception check on the fucking room.
in
Hey,
the
hey,
cupboard
hey, hey.
right there. Actually, there's also some really old cheese in there.
Ooh, unless you.
I'm gonna go ahead and take the fucking cheese then.
All right, the
Right.
cheese only takes up 0.1. It's like a big cheese wheel though. It's enough for 2 days ration.
Is everyone in good enough condition to continue? Any wounds that need to be taken care of?
I didn't get hit.
No. Then onward we press. I'm
I
gonna
guess
start
since
walking
I found, since I guess I feel like I found this place first, I'm gonna actually like walk down first.
up. Alright, I'm not gonna stop him.
I'm gonna stop him.
I'll
I'm gonna
follow
grab
him.
you, and I can see. Since I can see in the dark, I'm gonna grab you and put you behind me, and I'm gonna lead the way.
Oh,
Follow me.
Oh yeah, I didn't think
Gentlemen.
of that.
Okay.
Oh
Do
shit.
you want to roll a? Do you want to roll against that, Brandon?
no. I'm like I said. Oh, such a gentleman.
Okay.
As you get lifted off the ground by someone almost 2 feet taller than, or over 2 feet taller than you.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna. It's not gonna bother me.
Oh shit.
So as you come down into the lower chamber, there's you can't really see a whole lot, but there is a small room that you've come into, and there's a door in the corner, just across from the stairwell.
Would I be able to see more since I have dark vision?
There's a door.
Yeah, me too.
It this is the
Like,
entire room.
This is the
Oh,
room.
okay, I get it.
I'm gonna check if the door is locked.
The door does not seem to be locked.
Make sure you open it the right way.
Can I see which way the door opens?
The door opens away from you.
Okay. I am gonna open the door and walk through.
Okay. So as you walk through, the same spell that has been plaguing your group since you got into this church kind of is the same as it was before. You can slightly see down the hallway, but you can't see a whole lot. You can also see that there's a slight corner here that you could walk around if you wanted to.
Can I peer around the corner?
Yes, absolutely. So as you peer around the corner, you notice that there is another door just down the hallway from you that looks to be like a heavy-clad iron door, something that's a lot more sturdy than what you've been dealing with so far.
Guys, this is what we're saying, guys.
Can I see if there's a lock on the door from where I'm at?
Yes, you can see that there is a lock on the door. It's one of those big sturdy iron doors that looks like it has a keyhole, but there's not really a physical lock on there.
Okay.
There's actually no handle on the door either.
I have
I'm
an
gonna keep
idea.
wandering this way as they're checking out that door.
Okay, so as you
Or-
as you walk down into the hallway and into this room, everybody roll initiative. As you walk into the room, you see it's crowded with multiple skeletons, just standing all over the room.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Chris, your initiative's kind of boo-boo.
Perfect.
He's a little slow get going, but once he gets him going, he can't stop.
Yep. Chris did the same.
Mind thrust.
He stepped on him and here's.
Okay. So let's do this and descending. Alrighty. So is anybody want to do any quick actions before combat begins? Is there anything y'all can do?
No, I mean I've still got my sword drawn and everything
Okay.
because it's.
I got a quick question. Since
Absolutely.
me and Ben tied, can I go first since I'm actually ahead of him?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
I'm not
absolutely.
gonna.
You should be able to swap
Can,
initiative.
can I see the green skeleton from here?
You can see everything because your group can see them. However, you can technically shoot at it, but you will have a disadvantage because the catacombs the hallways are very small, and you might hit your teammate.
I mean, can
Unless
I?
I'm standing in front of you.
Yeah,
Ah.
and that goes for basically anybody that's in the hallways still.
Can I?
He is not.
Is a quick action? Can you just use that as a regular action and just use your spell?
No, he's just Like if you want to draw a sword, if you wanted to.
It's too late to like use spells though.
Yeah, you can't use spells until it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so nothing. All right. The first skeleton right over here, Mr. Green, is going to pull out a short bow as it kind of just like he doesn't really speak. Obviously, he's just kind of making little clanking noises as he shuffles forward slightly. He's going to pull out his short bow and fire at Kage.
They're off.
What's your AC?
15.
Okay, so as he fires at you, it just slings right over your shoulder, just barely missing you and hitting the wall behind you. And Skeleton makes a couple more little clacking noises, and then it moves on to Mr. Red over here. So as he saw that you walked in, he quickly rushes over to the doorway and tries to attack you with his short sword. So he's successful in hitting you. He slashes you for 7 damage quickly with his little hatchet there, and as he basically just kind of cleaves at your shoulder a little bit, just giving you a deep wound on your shoulder. And that was 7 damage. And that's gonna be it for him. And now it is Durgar's turn.
I am gonna move into the room.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action to channel divinity, turn undead.
Okay.
I'm going to just link what that is, because I don't actually have a spell card for it, because it's not a spell.
Okay. Will be
So-
turned for 1 minute or until damage. So just basically turn to your team.
No. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can. It cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving.
Okay.
If there's nowhere to
so
move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Does it move immediately, or does it?
No, on its turn,
On
it
its turn.
runs.
Okay, just making sure.
Run away.
Run away!
Mine is 13. They have to beat.
But the DC 13 anyways, no matter what.
Yeah.
So this one, and it has to be a Constitution save.
No, wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Wisdom save. Gotcha.
Man, having a cleric's nice.
You know, having a half orc that goes dead last every time is nice too.
And a badass swordswoman.
And a badass bard.
But now, since the guy can't take a reaction, we can walk by him without him attacking us.
Yeah,
If
that's
he
good
gets-
for me.
if he gets turned.
Like burning hands.
Awesome.
They all got turned away.
Well, I know which ones get turned.
Yeah, as soon as they start running away.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
I was gonna
that's
say that
right.
They kind of.
I was just running into a wall.
I can use the dodge action. I'm not sure what that is.
It's an action you have to do on your turn, and it gives disadvantage to anything that attacks you.
All right. So is that everything?
Turn.
I am. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay. And then it is Sean's turn.
I'm going to roll with the blow into my shoulder and move to the side of this guy. And at the same time, using my bonus action to again bring out my soul knives and attack this skeleton.
Okay. So as you try to attack him, because he was turned away and basically because of the turn undead spell, he actually started running away already. So he as he turned away to walk towards the wall further, you completely miss his armor.
Okay. That's it for me. Go away, dog. Go.
All right. So I'm gonna walk past, say, "Get the fuck out of my way, elf," and then walk down here, and I'm gonna hit the one right here with the orange one, with a firebolt. So 6 damage.
You can cast fire?
So
Yeah.
New things every day.
Ch1. Did I lose him? What happened? Oh, there he is.
And I look at Durgrim and I'm like, don't worry, I'll shield you from those fucking arrows.
It's not the arrows that I'm worried about. I'm gonna look back at Bard, whose name I still don't know.
I'm just gonna kind of laugh.
I look at Durgrim and I'm like, I can take him out if you want. It'd be my pleasure.
Moradin would not wish it to be so.
Yeah, well. Yeah, well, he's an elf. He deserves it.
We got a wee bit more urgent matter at hand, as I gesture towards the bones.
The walking bones. The walking dead.
One of them's crawling.
Yep. I know, isn't it cool? I like some of these assets. Now it is Brandon's turn?
No, I
Brandon,
just
You just
wait.
attacked. Yeah. So no. Sorry, I'm sorry. It's Dylan's turn. Yeah.
I'm gonna move right here.
Does Fireball always hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a cantrip.
I'm going to I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers on Orange
Okay.
as a level 1 spell.
Target must make a Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
So it's also moving far away from me.
What is
I'm
your
taking
DC again?
15.
Okay, so he failed. So roll damage.
1d
3d6.
3d6.
Slash roll 3d6.
3d6.
So 11 damage to Orange. And he must move as far away as its speed allows from you. Doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground. Okay. Yep.
I know.
There we go.
I'm gonna just end
Alright.
my turn there.
Right there? Alright.
That orange guy went so far away.
Yep.
I'd run away from something that ugly too.
Probably should have
Ooh,
cast it
it's-
on blue or something. Not a guy with a fucking crossbow, but big rip.
He's a rude guy.
Is it Blue's turn?
Rude fella. Yes, it is. So Blue, because of the turn undead spell, he's going to. It has to be just 30 feet away from you.
He
His
cannot
movement-
move anywhere within 30 feet of me.
Okay, so he's just gonna move all the way down here.
Oh,
This
He
is the
can't
line.
attack, right? Or can he long
No.
right
His action has to be
Has to
used
be-
for a dash,
for a dash?
so they'll go
Okay,
even farther.
Gotcha.
He moves so fast as a crawler.
Yeah. Crawlers are fast, man. Alright.
I mean, dash is twice your movement, so.
Yeah. It's pretty much as far as I can go.
They should be all huddled up. Somebody quick fireball.
Yeah.
It.
That'd be burning hands, wouldn't it?
I've got
Yeah.
burning hands.
I got you.
Fine.
And now it's Orange's turn.
Is
Orange
yes.
delicious.
So orange, well, I mean, he's already as far away as he can be, and he never did get hit by that. So he's gonna go ahead and turn around, and he's going to fire a crossbow bolt at the bard because he was being a dick to him a moment ago. Oops.
My my AC is 14.
14. Okay. So, yeah, he's unable to block that. So he does 7 damage to you. So he He loads his bow up and shoots across the room, just slightly over the coffins that are in the way, and strikes you in the thigh.
Oh.
Doing 7 damage once again. And for that, it is now Chris's turn.
So, question: that red one in the corner. Do I know he's there from where I'm standing and what
Yes.
happened earlier?
Because you've seen them attacking towards that corner, so yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move directly right here and just turn and swing my axe right towards his face.
Okay.
Please don't crit fail. Please don't crit fail.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. Alright, so as you come down on his shoulder, part of his arm kind of falls off, and although it does reform very quickly, he does turn in his gaze towards you. You can't really tell necessarily because you can't see facial features or anything, but you can tell that he's focused on you and he's angry.
Cool.
And it is once again Green's turn, and now he has to run.
Hey, big guy, I think you pissed him off.
Run over here to the corner, and that's his move. Now it is Red's turn, and Red's pissed off at you now, since he can't go anywhere, so...
Yeah, and he took damage. Once you take damage, turn no longer counts.
Okay, so he's going to attack you, Chris, because you just struck him, and he's not happy about it. So
My
he's
AC
gonna
is
swing
16.
his sword at you. You at 16? So as he tries to strike at you, it actually just glazes off the wall a little bit, causing a little bit of a ricochet, and it completely misses. Now it is once again Ben's turn.
When he did that, when he swung at me, I'm gonna be like, "This one's mine." Just so people know.
All yours, big guy.
I, looking towards the undead currently pinned into the corner by 2 of my comrades, look across the room, kind of chuckle at the fleeing ones. Notice the orange one had fired back at the elf. Well, this doesn't concern me. He does seem the most pressing target. So I'm going to just gesture with my shield and cast Guiding Bolt. And it fails.
So go ahead and roll damage. So as you cast this bolt, the necrotic energy in the room actually throws it off a little bit, and you can't really control the magic very well. So the light gathering in your hand before you cast this kind of explodes and hits everybody around you within 5 feet, splitting the damage evenly.
Fuck
So
you.
we all
guys.
take 4 damage.
I'll take
Or no.
5 damage.
5 damage.
Yeah. Each of you take
So
5
I'm
damage.
not in it.
No,
Where do I put my damage in?
you
It's
do-
just I'm
Okay, see the current hit points, Chris?
Hey, Dylan, you don't take damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just arrow down that 5 times.
So it also hits red, right?
Okay.
Yes, it does. It does hit red.
Oh, so 4 damage.
No. It
Yeah,
splits between
red.
y'all evenly, but it's still going to do 5 to him.
Okay, works for me. I'm gonna grunt with dissatisfaction.
Dissatisfaction.
I'm
That
gonna
was
turn over to him and be like, "See, nobody's perfect."
Is anybody grievously hurt?
no, that was just really bright.
Very well.
He just grunts.
You tried, little guy. You tried.
And I'm gonna end my turn there. I'm not gonna use my bonus action.
To Sean, then.
Seeing that red's no longer focused on me, I'm going to attempt to take him down. I'm going to attack my soul knife.
Okay, you're going to have advantage. So you hit him. Go ahead and do damage. So you strike at him, and it just kind of bounces off his skull, chipping it a little bit. Obviously doesn't do very much damage, but you can see he is starting to get a little weaker.
Okay, as my one arm's, bouncing back off, I'm going to use my bonus action and attack with my second soul knife,
Okay.
bringing it up towards his chest.
Once again, you'll
And
have
it's
advantage.
God damn it.
Ooh, lucky. You're lucky you had advantage. So go and roll damage. Oh wait. Wait.
Voice of Sin.
Strike that.
At least you got that crit fail out of the way.
He actually is able to dodge, or not dodge it, but he's able. It's as you attack again, it bounces off of his shield that he's holding.
Okay.
I'm gonna grunt nasally. I told you he's mine.
What language was that?
Common.
Sounded like fag it to me.
Getting mad at being a dick to your friends even in the middle of combat. Alright, Brandon?
Hey, Elf. I bet you can't take those 3 undead on by yourself.
I mean, I don't know why I would. I mean, I might as well since you just blow everybody up that's around you.
Is it my turn?
You literally have nothing to say to that, little man.
Okay, hold on. There's no grid. I've got to figure out.
Foolish Elf.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
why don't we have the grid of... Oh, you need to drop the map a layer, I think is what it is.
Hold on. That's 25 feet right there. I need to make sure I can hit all of these guys with burning hands. Yeah, that's 15 feet in a cone.
Drop the map layer? What?
We don't see the white lines
Yeah,
for move.
Yeah, I just don't know how to add
What layer does he need to put the map on so we can see the grid?
So I'm going to cast Burning Hands on all 3 of these guys as a level 2 spell. How do I do that as a level 2?
It should have asked you when you hit the spell.
Wait,
when
is
you-
Burning Hands a spell? Is it a...
It's not a level 2 spell. But you can't.
Well, you can cast them at a higher, but only if it says if cast at higher level.
Yeah, I don't remember it being that way.
Well, it says at higher levels when you cast the spell using a spell slot of 2nd level, because I have two slots.
It should ask you when you go to cast the spell.
I mean, does it not tell you that you roll an extra like 1d4 or something with the
Yeah, it says when I cast as level 2, it just rolls another d6.
Well,
Then
now
just
wait.
roll the D6, take off the 2.
What level Sork are you?
Level 1.
I don't think you have second spell slots as level 1.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll guess Burning Spell anyway. So,
Wait, are you?
yeah.
What is everybody
So you're
else?
level...
I'm level 3, but I'm multi-classed.
Oh, okay.
I'm 2 fighter, level 1 sword.
So at level 1 Sork, yeah, you only have 2 first level spells.
I thought
So-
you unlocked multi-class at level 5.
No.
I mean, multi-class at level 2 if you want.
Oh,
Yeah, so it does 9 damage unless they don't get their dex save on all 3 of them.
Okay. What's the dex save? 12.
12, yeah, right there.
Okay. So as you cast, wait. So as you cast at them, green. Kind of, it definitely hits green. It smacks him and he falls over. The other 2 just kind of hide behind their shields or hide behind the coffin that's sitting there. So they're unscathed. The other one.
Unscathed, it only does half damage.
Yeah, they take half damage.
Okay, so that's what I was confused on. Okay, so they take.
Yeah, they
half
take
damage.
they take 5 damage if it's half.
Okay, so they both took reduced damage because they were able to hide behind that. However, green was hit full force with the 10 damage. So
One more spell then.
green.
Cool. Yeah, I walk up there with sword in hand and I just flamethrower basically the entire corner of that room.
They are no longer running away.
They're not.
Good luck.
I crack my knuckles. I don't need it.
So is there anything else that you would like to do?
Is there anything else you can do, Brandon?
No, that's my turn.
Okay. Then it is Monsieur Bald's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna just move right here. I'm gonna aim at the orange skeleton with my longbow.
Okay.
Great fail.
All right, go ahead and roll damage.
A reason to kill you.
The amount of crit fails we've had so far, though.
So as you fire at him, the arrow knocks right into basically the eye hole of his skull. It makes his head spin around on its joint about 3 or 4 times, and then it kind of faces back at you with the arrow still sticking out and just kind of staring back at you, and kind of cocks its head like puppies do whenever they don't know what's going on or trying to figure stuff out, and just kind of growl, like lets out like a raspy growl in your direction.
Oh boy. You move after you do an action.
If you haven't used all your movement, yes.
Alright, so I only moved 15, so I'm going to kind of like move right here and kind of crouch behind the fucking coffin.
Yeah, that'd
That a
be
thing?
10 feet, yeah.
So I'm just gonna kind of crouch there behind the coffin.
Okay.
Are the coffins big enough to provide cover?
Yeah, they were able to, just slight cover, so
Okay.
it depends on what the ability is. I'll make that decision based on whether or not it actually gives you disadvantage or advantage on the attack.
Fair enough.
Makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah, the skeletons are in the chat.
not quite that deep, but...
Yeah.
Alright. Now it is Mr. Crawley's turn. Mr. Creepy Crawley's. Okay, so he's going to turn around and he's going to come running after Gabriella. He's going to move up right next to her, and then he's going to pull out his short sword and slice at her. He's going to successfully cut at her upper arm, and it's going to do 7 damage as the blood pours from the wound. After that, Monsieur Orange, what are you doing? Is going to fire. He's going to turn on Gabriella as well and fire his short bow at her. And
Do I still have that blessing for 17?
No, Ben has cast other spells.
It's a concentration. I don't think I've done anything to break concentration.
I'm pretty sure if you cast another...
But I'm saying time based. How long were we up there before we came back down?
Oh, like actually up there? I don't know. That's kind of up to y'all.
I mean, that's fine. No, like I was just asking. I didn't want that to not go into consideration that I have 17 if it was still
even
available.
still, like I'm still, it's still nowhere near that it would have helped anything.
Okay.
So yeah. So do y'all want to go under the guise that it is still active, or?
Well, I'm
I mean,
reading up on
it would make
concentration.
sense
In
that
this
it's
case,
not.
I'm gonna say it's still active until the end of this combat. How about that?
That's fine. I was gonna say it would make sense that it's not though. So, but go ahead.
Okay.
But it wouldn't, because
So-
Ben took damage.
I mean, if Ben
oh,
talks
and
to
I
me,
haven't rolled for it, so yeah, say it isn't because
Okay.
I didn't roll for my concentration.
for future reference, like if you're under concentration, and if you say your character talks to somebody, is that breaking concentration?
No.
Okay.
Taking damage interrupts.
Here's concentration.
Casting another spell that requires concentration, taking damage, being incapacitated or killed. Those are the only things that break concentration.
There we go.
All right.
And damage, you have to roll for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this skeleton
Right.
tries to fire at you as well. However, it sails completely over your head, basically hitting the roof and bouncing to the floor in the corner. And now it is Chris's turn.
Like the
Which one where the red
Chris has
The
to
red
kick some red ass.
skeleton is?
Yeah, I'm gonna take another mighty swing at this guy.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, that sails right over his head. You're a little too tall for him, and it misses completely, slamming into the wall.
Are you as dumb as you look, Mr. Mago back?
You wouldn't have seen that, dude. You're facing the other way.
And you're hiding behind. You're kind of cowering
Technically,
between a bunch
he
of
ran over
coffins.
towards you again, so he's kind of facing that way.
I mean, I can turn my head, you fucks.
Sure, you remember that.
Right?
Alrighty, and
What's up?
are you good with that, Chris, or are you gonna keep going?
No, that's it. I'm done.
Okay. It's going to be Green's turn now. He's going to turn around, and he's going to run right up here Oops.
Or not hit stick.
And he's
Yeah.
going to fire a short bow over at Kage.
What did I do to him?
Absolutely.
And it's going to sail right into your upper thigh as well, basically skimming off the side. There's enough force that it goes through your thigh, except it was far enough off to the right that there was a whole lot of meat to go through, but it still does 7 damage.
Wait, did I take damage?
Yes, you took 7.
Yes.
Okay. Just double checking.
Little creepy crawly guy stabbed you.
Yep.
Alrighty.
It was quite impressive because he stabbed you in the upper arm too.
Yeah.
That is impressive. I'm not even mad.
You are kind of short for a
He,
human.
he popped up. He used the sword to pogo up a little bit.
Does a one-hand stand while he.
He said,
All right, and Mr. Red in the corner here, he's gonna try and strike back at you, Mr. Mogoback, as well. He's gonna successfully hit you and do 8 damage as he cuts into your side, leaving a gaping wound where blood is gushing out the side, and a little bit of it falls onto Durgrim's face.
I'm gonna look back towards Magaback and Kage and go, "Do you lads need help with that one? You've been bashing at it for a little while now."
I'm gonna grunt and be like, battle scars mean honor.
We'd been better off if he hadn't exploded that light in our face.
Ah, a little light never hurts anybody.
Just
It is my turn.
It is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna look at my comrades. They're a bit battered at this point. I believe everyone's taken damage. I am gonna offer a prayer to Moradin, call for his aid.
Literally like become.
I'm gonna cast, once I can find it, because I have way too many spells. Prayer of Healing, level 2. Everyone, all 5 of us gets healed for 12.
All right.
damn.
Nice. Good job, fellas. Everybody gets heals.
Damn, I'm almost back up to top.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action. Actually, wait, no, I'll wait.
In those situations, like if I'm hurt,
Wow.
for like purposes, would like my wound automatically heal into a scar? So
Yeah,
that,
sure.
or would it-
That makes
okay,
sense.
well that does it, and I'm just gonna look at Durgrim in amazement because for half orcs, battle scars are very mean to honor, and that you fought very well.
Mhm.
So I'm just staring at
You
him in amazement.
survived the fight, man.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's nice. All right. Are you done with that, Ben?
Yep.
Awesome.
And I'm just gonna kind of look over at Red, wait for him to get pummeled to death eventually.
Maybe.
All right. In that case, it is now Sean's turn. Are you good, sir?
I'm gonna actually attack with like a, how can I explain it? I'm gonna take both my fists, facing out, and like pull them across each other to like slash across red guy here. So I'm gonna attack
Okay.
both at one. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
So, just so you know, because of how I've been doing it already, I'm still going to give you advantage on those because he's technically facing towards Magaback. So, I'll give you advantage on that for that sake.
Is that 3 of those?
That's good gracious.
Oh boy.
This is going to be a long session. Okay, so slicing at him because his back is turned, it's real easy to slice into his back, and you do about 16 damage to him, dropping him really low. He's definitely looking worse for the wear, and it doesn't look like his attacks are going to be all that effective anymore either. He seems like he's about to just completely fall apart.
Thank you for not cutting me up for healing you.
Is that going to be it, Sean?
That's it for me.
Okay. You sure?
The 3 crit fails in a row.
Yeah. So, that being the case, Brandon, it is on you.
All right, I'm gonna just swing at this guy right in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Mr. Green or Blue?
slice him, like slice down at him, like kind of stab at him at the ground.
Okay.
Both of them. Both of them.
How is this happening? And that's the lowest you could have gotten. 11.
On both of them.
Ridiculous.
Brandon commits seppuku.
On my fucking feet.
Brandon, as you start to stab down, you stumble a little bit because as you're stabbing forward, you kind of stumble forward and you try to catch yourself with your sword, but accidentally stab yourself in the foot, causing 11 damage.
Does he pin his foot?
I got a quick question though.
Yes.
Why do you have a +5 modifier on that, Brennan, on your attack?
Because that's what it told me on that page, to add 5 to my hit, and then the sword is a +5 to hit.
It's just so weird. I don't know why there's a +5.
That's a lot of damage.
Because well, not the
Or
damage.
A lot of
No,
AC,
it's
sorry.
the +5 to hit.
Yeah. It's a lot of AC as well. I corrected myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Is that it, Brandon?
Yeah.
Granted, he just double crit failed. I don't know that it's helping him all that much anyway.
Apparently not.
You added damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm at 26.
All right, Mr. Dylan.
Fucking rip.
You gonna help your
So-
friends out? They're stabbing
Fuck.
themselves.
I mean, God damn.
I tripped.
Ritualistic seppuku in the church. The church catacombs.
She's still young. She's still trying to learn how to walk. So we're
God
alright.
damn it.
Alright, so you want to explain, somebody want to explain to me what would happen, because this is Bardic Inspiration,
Okay.
right? And if I want to use it as
Who did mending?
combat inspiration, as with my Bardic Inspiration to help with an attack, like, what does it mean when it says add a d20 to roll
So
and all that shit?
if they roll a d20 for any reason, they can add a 1d6 to it to increase the strength of it, basically. Which,
So it means an attack, an ability check, or a saving throw
right,
are the 3 things that roll a d20.
right. So would he roll now?
No, it's within the next 10 minutes.
So
I don't
if I want to use Bardic, if I want to, like, I guess ultimately use combat inspiration on myself before I do an attack, how does that work?
I don't know that you can use Bardic
Well,
Inspiration
somebody
on yourself.
else has to be affected by it, and you can only affect one person by Bardic Inspiration.
At a time.
Yeah, you can target one person.
So if I was to
About
cast,
somebody else.
if I was to cast it on fucking Molo Bag, what would he have to do?
He uses that anytime he needs to roll a higher dice on a d20.
Yep, pretty much.
So how does combat inspiration work?
Basically, if he rolls his attack and it's one short, he can add a 1d6 to whatever his roll is.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, say the AC on this skeleton is 14, and he rolls a 13.
Alright,
He can
gotcha,
choose
gotcha.
to roll a d6 to increase the AC and actually hit it.
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay, what it is, that's what Bardic Inspiration does. Combat Inspiration allows them to use a Bardic Inspiration on their own AC to save them from a hit, or to weapons
Help him with a
damage.
saving throw? Can I use that to help him with a saving throw?
Well, you just give him Bardic Inspiration. He chooses when to use it.
Does okay. So
You don't have to do anything until after you've done it.
You actually don't do anything with that. You just
yeah,
hit a
I
target,
get
say,
it,
I inspire you.
but I'm only asking this so you guys can understand it too if I ever use it on you.
We already know what it does, dude.
He got so close to the mic.
Don't be a fucking dick.
I'm gonna be a fucking dick. You're an elf.
No, I've been a dick in roleplay. I haven't been a dick in metagame. So.
Let's go.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sorry.
Alright, so I'm going to move to this part of the coffin right here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot at the green fuck.
Okay. See what you got.
With my longbow. Oh my god.
God, holy shit.
So go ahead and roll a damage. Since it's a crit,
It
Yeah,
rolls right
that's
it rolls automatically, right? Okay, cool.
yes.
Sweet.
He did 14.
Okay, so as you shoot this this bolt out at Mr. Green over here, it strikes him in the skull and actually knocks the skull clean off. Basically, it makes it it's going to be a little more difficult for him to actually fight now because he's a little. He can't really see as well now. Obviously, he's still up and moving around, but he doesn't have a head.
Damn it. Okay, so I'm going to use my next little bit of movement to move right here and kind of just crouch there behind the coffin.
Okay.
Blindside.
Yeah.
All right. Now it is Mr. Blue's turn again, so he's going to go ahead and try and strike at Gabriella again with his short sword, and he's going to do another 3 damage because he was because you kind of recovered yourself. You got back up and you were able to scoot backwards a little bit. As he swung at you, he was only able to slightly. It basically gave you a little harsher than a paper cut on your knee.
Fucking son of a bitch.
3 damage, though.
Hey, paper cuts are motherfuckers.
Yeah, they are.
A little bit more harsher than a paper cut. That's fucking terrible.
Yep.
It's like stepping on a Lego.
Oh, goodness. That's insta-death. Alright, now Mr. Orange over here. Wait, is it? Yeah, it's Mr. Orange. Okay. He's going to he's actually going to move right up here. Oops. And he's going to try and attack Col Estela with his short bow. What's your AC yet?
14.
15.
Okay.
14.
So he successfully hits you, and he does 8 damage by pinning you in the shoulder. You were slightly sticking out there, just above the coffin, and he was able to snipe you.
Damn.
All right,
How much damage?
8 damage. And now it is Chris's turn again.
Yeah, this twice.
I'm gonna swing again at this guy. See if I-
Did you use Bardic Inspiration on anybody? I don't remember.
He didn't. No, he didn't actually
Okay.
cast it on anybody.
Okay, so as you try to strike this guy, once again, he's able to like kind of bounce back out of the way and duck underneath your axe. You're just swinging a little too high for him. So you consider trying to do a downward motion next time.
What the fuck?
Question. So I
Yes.
picked up this dual scimitar as a bonus action. Can I just throw it at him? Anything?
Uh,
No, because you don't have 2-weapon fighting, so you can't actually attack.
Oh, I can't just pull it out and throw it?
You because you have a great axe, you have to 2-hand that.
Gotcha.
Stop it.
is that gonna be it?
Yeah.
All right. So back to Mr. Green. He's gonna run over here, actually right next to you, and he's gonna try and slice at you with his short sword. And he successfully hits you as he was able to flank you from the side, and he slashes at your arm for about 5 damage. Just giving you a little open wound, making you flinch backwards a little bit.
Man.
And he falls to the ground dead.
And,
Well, apparently there was some confusion, so he didn't realize we had gotten healed.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't realize that.
Oh.
I'm sitting here about to die. I messaged Ben and I was like, I don't know if your character would feel up for it, but
Did you not heal?
kind of. No, I didn't. I just did now. You had him for 19, right?
It was
No.
12.
No, 12.
God almighty.
19.
Oh,
I had to step away. My parents got home with the girls.
I got you.
On a scale of 1 to
So as he, Mr. Red, flinches or dodges out of the way of Logback's axe, he pulls out he draws back his short sword and tries to swing at you, but unfortunately he misses. He basically does the same exact thing you do, except just kind of a short range type thing. He tries to go at your head, but he's just not tall enough to be able to reach your head, and just kind of slices just near the air past your face, just kind of whiffs by you. And it is now Ben's turn.
you know what? I'm tired of standing next to this I don't even know a word for it. Entertaining spectacle. I'm gonna step away.
Okay, and he's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
All right. Does he hit?
Yes, he does. For 7 damage. He slices
I'm
into
gonna-
your heel as you try and get away.
I'm gonna grunt in discomfort as I just happen to walk away. It's a price I'm willing to pay.
Okay. What is your goal, sir?
Dude, you gotta get a dwarven headbutt in.
Dwarven headbutt.
No one wins with a headbutt.
Can I go over the coffin?
Yes, yes. They're short enough that you could jump them.
No,
I don't
those
know,
must be
man.
like
He's like 3 foot tall.
I am 4 foot and 6 inches.
I demand an agility check. Athletic check.
And then I demand you don't get healed for the rest of this campaign.
I was gonna say, he doesn't have any
Wait.
self-heals, does he?
Everybody surround the bard and start attacking it.
Oh god.
I'll fear you
Let's
fuck
do it.
the
I'll do it. I'm down.
Of course you are. You gotta
You're a
take.
fucking elf. My character literally, legitimately hates elves.
You have to take a.
As I approach
Whatever it's
Orange, I'm gonna swing my warhammer.
Okay.
crit fail.
Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, as you swing down with your warhammer, you kind of crush his shoulder in, so he now cannot use his weapon, his left hand for a weapon anymore, and he's not able to use a bow anymore. He can only use a sword.
As I back up into a more defensive position, I'm gonna gesture with my shield,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on Gabriella.
Okay. So you have +2 to AC then. Sweet. And it is now once again Sean's turn.
Double crit fail.
Dude, that sucks.
Okay, apparently Sean was muted for that laugh because I could hear it from the other side of the house.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just swing right now with one of my soul knives.
Double crit fail.
Oh my god.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. Okay, 7 damage to Red. So as you slice across him, he's very physically, like you can see him he is on the verge of just falling to pieces. He might not even be able to attack this next turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to finish him off by using my bonus action as another attack.
Okay. Yeah, go and roll damage. Yeah, how do you want to kill him?
I just want to slash through his chest, collapsing all his bones.
Okay, as you slice through his chest, his head kind of falls backwards, and he just kind of he makes the motion as if he's gonna fall over backwards, but really it's just his head rolls off his shoulders as the rest of him just crumbles to the floor straight down, leaving him incapacitated and destroyed. Alrighty.
Fucking finally.
Yeah, it's about time. Next is Brandon.
Now I get to do my next thing.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna just fucking stab this dude.
Hopefully not
Actually,
your foot
what?
this
Stab
time.
my foot again.
You know what? Actually, I'm going to like quickly pull one hand off of my sword and toss a fireball right over the coffin at Orange.
Okay.
Fireball or firebolt? Because those are
Firebolt.
two.
Firebolt. Firebolt.
So 6 damage, right? 6 fire damage.
And then that's my turn.
Okay. As the firebolt hits him, you can see him kind of falling apart even more. Like he is on the verge of death. Just he looks very similar to what Mr. Red did a moment ago. He's very weak. He will still be able to attack, but he still can't use his bow, of course, because he lost an arm last turn. And it is now Dylan's turn. Let's see it, man.
I'm going to
Enjoy that food.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to Would I have a? Can I tell if I would have a decent shot at blue from behind the coffin?
Yeah.
Um,
Because of
keep
where
in
you're
mind,
standing.
I think he might get disadvantage because he's in melee combat.
Yeah, he's a little bit close, and because I would say he's disadvantaged because he is crawling and he's behind all that stuff, plus a ally.
Oh, I
as
forgot
they're
he
right
was
in front
all
of him.
he's all crawling and shit. Alright, well fuck it. I'm going to Hey, Bobby's on PUBG. I'm going to pull out my short sword and smack at this little green fuck. Oh,
Okay.
Your short. Your sword's a little short there.
I have
Yeah.
a lot of short things.
So,
Yeah.
Except for my dick.
Even my.
you're going at green, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you swing at him, unfortunately, it swings right over his head as well. Don't know how that happened, but
We fucking
shit
suck.
happens, man. You swing right over his head, making the air rush past his face, slightly making his skull turn to the side, but doesn't do any damage, obviously.
Alright, so can I use Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action or is that an action?
It is a bonus action.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to use it on
Yeah, no, he keeps his mic away from his head when he eats.
Yeah.
Can you guys not hear me?
There we go.
There you go.
It's better.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was that bad. I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration on Gabriella.
Okay.
I'm in my turn.
Okay, so basically whenever you're ready now, that 1d6 can be added. Booyah.
But you have
Do you
to use
see?
it before.
Activate it before you roll.
No, I don't think it's be activated, but before you tell them what happens.
Yeah,
The
you
roll.
she can't roll and then you say she failed and then she try to add it. It has to happen before.
She can roll, see her number, decide to use Bardic
Okay,
Inspiration.
yeah, that makes sense.
And it's also 10 minutes. Till
So
we're-
you can remind her, hey, is this something you want to use inspiration on before you tell them the result?
Right. I'm not going to rush it. Is that going to be everything?
yeah.
Alright. So, seeing what's going on, the blue creepy McCrawley here is going to move around Gabriella and up towards the middle of the room. Okay, go ahead and roll damage. Okay, he's gonna take 8 damage. So as he crawls past you, you're gonna cut through his back, basically cutting through his shirt and carving up his ribs as he kind of like flies past you.
Bruh. Work that tongue, Chris.
Yeah, I hit him.
And he's going to sit right here, and he's going to use a short bow to try and hit Sean.
Who's Sean?
And he's going to do 6 damage as it like passes through your shoulder, not grazing it, but like basically the same thing that happened to your thigh. It's going to just eat through the meat there and keep going through.
I used to
and
be an
puncturing the
adventurer.
wall. You're going to be like a block of cheese now. A whole bunch of holes.
Hey, I picked one of those up. You guys can be twins.
And that's going to be it for him. So now Orange is going to turn to Durgrim, and he's going to go ahead and try and short sword him in the face. And he's going to do 6 damage as he passes through your chin, trying to strike at your head. So part of your beard got carved off a little bit as well.
Cat Berserk.
No.
Take that selfie, Brandy. Take that selfie.
And it is now on to Durgrim once again, right? No, it is now Chris's
Nope.
turn.
It is. I'm going to come right here,
Alright.
and I'm going to swing my great axe straight down on top of this dude's head.
I could swing my sword,
Hopefully.
sword, sword,
Maybe.
sword, sword. You cannot afford for my damage. Go and roll damage. Even if you could.
I was gonna say, if he doesn't hit, I
Oh my
hit.
goodness.
Like,
Yeah. All right. So as you swing down onto his skull, you kind of miss his skull, but you hit right in between the vertebrae, between basically his neck, and the bones there. They don't fall apart, but they get crushed really quickly, and you can see you just kind of wiped out a huge portion of his vitality. However, he does look back up at you and kind of growl as you tower above him. Like
I'm gonna growl
5
right
feet in the
back.
air.
Rawr.
hey, cutie.
And
I am no.
It is once again Green's turn. So he's going to go ahead and move around Corstella and move over to Magabuk or Magabak, sorry. And he's going to do the same thing. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to slash at you. Ooh. As he slash... Wow. Are you kidding me? That's so bullshit. Okay, so
Crit fail or crit success?
as he swings at you, he hits a vital point in your neck, doing as you expect the searing pain to reach into you, you realize that he actually hit one of your muscles, so he only did 4 damage with a crit attack. That's what I'm saying. It's a 3+1. That's so bullshit.
My muscle just stops the axe.
Pretty much. That's why I'm so surprised. Freaking 4 damage with a crit. Anyways,
Beefy fuck.
moving on. It is now Ben's turn again.
I am angry.
I am angry.
I mean,
I just simply hold my shield pointing towards orange.
Duck for cover.
oh my goodness.
Do I hit?
Yeah, you absolutely hit.
I cast it as a level 2 spell
Okay.
and hit him for 21 damage.
Oh, good God.
As your spell hits him, he just completely disintegrates as you do 17 overkill damage. And he just kind of bursts into oblivion, completely disintegrating him and his armor and everything around him, partially disintegrating the coffin that he is standing next to you.
I see it over there and I scream out to him, yeah, there you go, no legs.
I give a satisfied grunt. And I'm just going to slowly walk towards Blue.
Not bad, short one.
Don't mess with the beard.
Oh my god, that was perfect.
And are you with that?
That would be a dwarfy thing to do, just fucking overkill the fuck out of him because he chopped off his beard.
Just metagaming really quick.
Glass half the fucking room.
Just metagaming really quick.
Everybody died.
He only had 4 health left when you hit him.
I don't care.
I'm just letting you know.
That's serious fucking overkill right there.
He's like, worth it.
Worth everything.
Alright. It is now Sean's turn again.
Hey, it me.
That's what he says. It me.
It's me. It's me.
I'm gonna move up here and swing my trusty, never missing soul sword.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage. Alright, so as you slice into Mr. Green here, he takes you gash off one of the femur, not the femur, one of the lower leg bones that kind of like wobbles him a little bit, makes it so he can't move that quickly, and he kind of stumbles a little bit as you strike at him.
I'm gonna use my bonus action and
Crit fail.
make a downward slash with my other knife towards his head.
Yes.
Roll damage.
It always rolls the same. Always.
Gesundheit. So as you strike at him again, he he takes a significant amount more damage. He looks very weakened. He's not going to last much longer in these fights as his skull begins to crack right in between his eyes.
Wait, how can you roll a 5 if it's a +5?
No, +5 to attack.
No, +5, yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you rolled a 14 +5.
Oh.
He rolled a 14 on his d20.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Scrub.
So now it is back to Brandon.
All right. I'm gonna move up here, and I'm gonna attack. Which one hit Mogabak with his crit?
Green.
The green one. Hello.
Yeah, green.
Who hit
green.
Mogabak with the crit?
It was green.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
I'm gonna hit green. I'm gonna come in like charging and like do like a thrust with my sword.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. So as you rush towards green and stab your sword into the side of him, his skull begins to crack even more, and then all of a sudden it just kind of shatters as the rest of his body crumbles to the floor and he falls dead.
And you accidentally poke Kage in the testicle.
So much force it popped the testicle.
Just a little poke.
Little scratch. Kind of like a paper cut on your balls.
That would be the
Worse
worst.
than a paper cut on your balls.
Oh my god.
Dude, that would suck. Oh
Is
man.
there such thing?
I mean, why wouldn't there be?
Let me get a piece of paper. You give me your balls. We'll see.
Oh no.
All right, that's my
Why don't
turn.
you just give someone your balls?
That's my turn.
Okay, so it is now once again Dylan's turn.
Alright, so I'm going to another feature reference thing. Is there such a thing as like using ranged weaponry if you're in melee distance?
Yes.
It's a disadvantage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna kind of. Am I in attack range if I move right there?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna slap at him with my short sword.
If you crit fail and hit me, I'm crushing your skull.
Roll damage. Alright, so as you slash at him, you can see him on the verge of death as well as, or returning to death as well. His left arm starts to fall off, but obviously it remains intact and kind of reforms back onto his torso. But you can see it kind of shaking as it raises up to point at you again. And as a revenge strike, he turns towards you and tries to slash out with his short sword once again.
What is this revenge slash?
And
That's
as he tries to
impossible.
slash out, because of his weakness, you see him shaking even more, and he tries to slash out, but it kind of like stops halfway and just kind of falls back to his side as his arms just kind of give out a little bit. And that's the end of his turn.
Is revenge slash like a special thing for him, or is that like a game
No.
mechanic?
No, that's just me role playing.
Oh, gotcha.
And that means it's back to Chris's turn.
I'm gonna try to end this dude's existence with a downward just slash with his axe.
All right.
It's right in the middle
Let's
of his
see it.
back. What's left of it anyway.
All right, go ahead and roll damage. All right.
Oh
so
yes.
As you slice down, he looks up into your eyes, and you see a glint of something just below his eye, and you slice into his back with his entire skeleton falling apart, and his skeletal head rolling towards you as he perishes. You pick up his skull to stare at it, and you see a small drop of water just underneath the eye socket.
I'm then gonna
And
just.
that's the
Can
end
I
of
squeeze
combat.
and just destroy it?
Yeah, absolutely. But that's the end of
I'm just
combat.
gonna squeeze and destroy it.
Okay, 1 second. Brandon, take out the +5. That should say strength there. Oh.
So like basically, it said +5, and then it said I was proficient in these swords or these weapons.
Right, what it was doing, that other sheet, your proficiency bonus is 2. Your strength modifier is 3, so that's the +5 it was showing on that other sheet. So in here, you would just have attack as strength +0, and you check proficiency, and that's your +5.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So I
And then,
kind of
Like on your
Okay.
damage, take away that +3 as well, because that's already incorporated on D20 in that strength there.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That makes
Sorry,
sense.
I didn't know. I was like,
Yeah, that's fine. It's confusing going from one character sheet to another.
it's just,
so I get all excited. I pull out my loot and I'm just like, guys, that was amazing. I've never seen anything like that in my life. And I just start playing a nice little melody.
Okay. I'm going to dismiss my soul knives, pull out a book, move back over here, and start writing something in my book.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Anybody else?
Can I see if there's any way to open this door?
As this bard, that bard was playing music, I'm just gonna grunt and step over this pile of bones, tap Durgam on the shoulder, and say, "I like his battle scars after that fight. They'll make nice battle scars."
I come over here and I like look at it and I scratch the back of my hood like I'm scratching the back of my head and I'm looking at the coffin and I'm like, Jesus.
No, I'm worried.
Is there any
Comrades,
way I can see if this door has any way you can open it?
comrades should always stay together in a fight.
Roll a perception, an easy perception check.
Oh, who left?
Sean did for a second.
I'm back.
Hit me. Kinda hope I failed.
Okay, sorry. So yeah, you're able to see that the door is actually unlocked now after moving through that previous room.
Damn it.
It's unlocked. That's what I said.
I know.
I'm gonna like crisscross on top of this thing while I like look at everybody.
The coffin.
Well, yeah, the coffin. And I'm like, well, that was interesting.
Hey guys, that door's unlocked over there if you guys want to go check it out.
Unfortunately, I am spent as far as magic is concerned. So be careful.
I'm going to spend 2 of my side points and roll /2d.
I just need a minute. And like I'm gonna like touch the parts of my clothing real quick that are like torn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast mending on them. So like all my clothes are back to normal.
Okay.
I just healed for 9 health.
Okay. Right on.
Can I see that anybody else is hurt? Like,
I am.
Roll-
Oh.
You
Well,
can
I
ask
have,
them,
like-
or are you just looking?
I just want to look. I don't want to ask.
I'm bleeding, like physically.
Roll an easy perception check. Okay. Yeah, you can see that pretty much everybody is injured pretty decently. They'll definitely need a little bit of time to heal, or some major healing before moving on.
On a scale of 1 to 39. No.
I'm gonna walk over here.
39?
Yeah, I have 39 health as a fighter.
Yeah. I'm gonna walk over to Mogulback, pat him on the back, and as I do, expend my final 2 side points. And he's gonna heal for 15 damage.
Jesus.
Nice.
So I just go back to my max, right? Because that's
Yeah.
That was probably way overkill.
I'm mending my clothes with magic. Like I'm like just like kind of like touching the parts and like holding them together, and they just kind of like go back to normal.
It's just
How-
going back together.
I'm gonna look at Kage in amazement as more scars form where the wounds used to be.
Can I open this coffin and see if there's anything I can take out of it?
Roll a strength check, please.
Oh, it's a big one, I see.
A hard strength check. Yeah, you don't.
Damn it.
You don't come anywhere near.
He's like sitting there,
budge it.
placed on it, his feet are pedaling on the ground and flying.
Do I
His feet just getting pushed back across the
Hey,
ground, right on the dust.
Start opening up these coffins, see if we can get any loot.
The undead have risen here, and you're trying to desecrate this tomb even more?
Alright, whatever, dude. You go pray in the corner. Hey, Mogulback, come try to lift some of these up for us.
Elf, stop.
I'm just gonna ignore him and grunt.
I should have known he can't
Have no
comprehend a
steak.
single sentence.
How damaged is my guy's beard? And does mending fix it?
Can you? You
You
can
can
see my
actually-
face. You can see my
Actually-
face right now, right?
No, I can't.
You
I
can see
could-
it in the.
Give me 1 second.
No, your camera's not on for some reason, Sean.
It is for me.
I don't feel my
I mean,
beard.
technically, I could probably mend your beard.
You don't have any
Mending
beard.
beard is still technically an organic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Duke has taken Chris's spot.
Can I open this fucking door?
So basically, what happened was,
Oh, I know what it is.
let me draw this.
Mama.
So
She's over there, baby.
Here's my phone. There it is. So basically, this is what happened to your beard. Where you at? So
What are we eating, Chris?
take video.
Spaghetti.
Where's mine?
Okay, so there you
You
go.
fucking ate all of it?
No, this is all I
You
got.
what?
This is
don't
all I've
you
got.
what?
This little bitty
That's a
ass bowl.
That's not
That's
little.
No, the bowl is actually very little. It's like
That's a huge mound of spaghetti.
the bowl's not even. What the fuck? Oh, it's a.
I can just see him pulling out this little bitty bowl
Man.
of spaghetti like a foot out of the bowl.
Why isn't the picture uploading?
It's actually not that much.
It's
Your Mac got Texas toast.
It's not working. It's not working.
What are those bugs? What are they there for?
Please.
I hate how perfect those bugs are posing. I happen to stumble upon a posing pug.
but can they fecking run?
I like that video.
I wish I understood.
Look up Loca's a pug.
Oh my god. I used to follow that person on Vine. That was a thing.
There we go. So you can see where basically how much it cut off.
Oh my
boy.
god.
Man, that poor dwarf.
No wonder he fucked that guy up.
Yeah, he just boom, command man his ass.
I like your little smile, Ben. Cute.
Thank you. Grim satisfaction.
I look at Durgrim and I say, hey, short one, your beard is a little short.
So is there anything else you want to do?
Go eat
Why?
dinner.
Why can't we
Stare
enter this?
at-
What was said about this room? Why can't we go inside this room?
It's
We
unlocked.
can now. It's unlocked.
Yeah.
I told you guys that. Let's go.
All right. Well, I get up from my sitting position. I follow.
Okay. Do you want
Can
to?
can I give it like some sort of check so there's no like booby traps and shit like that?
Yeah. Roll a medium perception check, please.
Medium.
In preparation of possible danger, I'm gonna go ahead and reapply my soul knives.
Okay.
I've got my sword out.
So you're able to, as you approach the door, you're able to see through the keyhole slightly. You can't see a whole lot into the room. However, you can hear like raspy sounds and a little bit of clanking armor.
What did you hear, Elf?
I don't know. It sounds like a mixture between a horse and a water stream.
What?
What the fuck was that?
I can't explain it. On second thought, I think maybe this dumb one should go in first. I'm gonna head to the back of the line.
How about we send the orc first since he always takes forever to get there?
That's what I was talking about.
It's not dumb.
Hold,
It's
hold
bravery.
Alt while you're dragging, Chris, and you can set it in random spots rather than on the grid.
Don't do an
Gotcha.
orf talk with your regular voice.
So
I'll come up behind him.
So what do you want to do?
Show off his massive dick.
He sticks that massive dick through the keyhole to scare him.
Oh my god.
Let's open the door and go inside.
Okay. So
I'm gonna kick in the door and loot the room.
I'm not gonna kick another door if it opens out again.
Hey,
Break your
I'm right
leg.
behind you, bud.
So as you approach or as you open the door, you quickly a bright light shines through, and you're able to see the entire room.
Hey.
Oh, look,
Okay.
more things.
We have to re-roll initiative.
Nope, I didn't say that.
Look at these guys, though.
So as you enter the room, you can see multiple skeletons standing around the room.
They're not doing anything, not attacking.
Nope, they're just standing there.
I'm gonna grab my battle axe, like in the ready position, and just growl.
Okay,
In preparation, maybe they're waiting for me.
As you growl, as you growl, the red one looks back at you and kind of cocks its head, kind of like the pugs would do.
Okay, so I can see at least these two guys here.
I'm just gonna stroll on in here past everybody.
I'm gonna.
What's
Oh,
actually going
okay.
on.
How are you gonna fit by me? My shoulders touch the sides.
As you walk into the room, the rest of your party is the entire. There's like a mindset. It's very strange like idea, but everybody basically is coerced into the room near you, so everybody has to come into the room basically.
Anything we can try to resist?
No, this isn't resistible, unfortunately. So as you get pulled into the room, the skeletons kind of move towards the doorway and create a kind of blockade.
Fuck these guys.
So as they face away, you stare around the room and wonder why the skeletons have blocked the doorway. You hear a raspy voice call out from the other end of the room. "Why have you come?"
Hey guys, I didn't sign up for this.
"Why do you disturb my sleep?"
You exactly signed up for this.
Why were you sleeping for so long?
You talking to me?
Who else speak?
I can't even tell. So, it's like, "You have not answered my question." You hear those final words come out, a kind of like whitish glow appears, or not a whitish, like a real dark like pillar kind of appears in the center of the room where the altar is standing. So essentially,
Can I tell what's happening?
Yeah, a big pillar.
yeah, a massive
in the
black
center of the
pillar
altar.
just kind of appears right here, so you can't see anything there. All of a sudden, as it starts to dissipate, a dark figure is noticed within the smoke, and the room basically turns back to normal, and you can see clearly again.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step forward and be
What-
like, "This is why we're here," and I'm gonna hold out the flyer.
What is the dark figure wearing?
I do not. Oh wait, he's wearing like armor. Here, let me link
Hit me.
a picture. This is
Fucker's
what
fucking
he looks like.
That's pretty dope.
That dude.
I don't want to
to
fuck with that dude.
So he basically comes out of the tomb there, and he speaks back to you. He's like, "I do not know what this foolish writing is, or what is this. You must explain."
We have come here to purify the darkness that dwells within this once holy ground.
You think
Dwarf, I would not.
Go ahead.
I said
I'm gonna take a
dwarf,
step-
I wouldn't do that.
I'm gonna take a step forward. Why didn't I go that way? And be like, well, and I'm gonna hold this like right in front of them and like use my hands and go along with the words. It said that there was something here, and they were gonna pay us to come check it out. So that's why we're here, and so that's what all these words mean. And I try to hand him the pamphlet or the flyer.
I'll be right back.
As you reach out your hand to try and hand him the flyer, he bats it away or basically grabs it, and it immediately dissipates in a puff of dark smoke. Not necessarily fire, but just a dark puff of smoke, and it's like it incinerated, but it didn't. Like there was no fire. It just gone.
At that sign of aggression, I'm gonna run up right next to Kage and just let out like a battle roar. to see if I can intimidate him any.
As you run up to try and intimidate him, a dark wave just appears from outside the skeleton lord and pushes everybody back a space. Basically, you both just get pushed back, and he's like, "You dare to challenge me? Then you will feel my wrath." As he says that, he grows larger and takes a step forward, and everybody needs to roll initiative.
Hey man, are you gonna save those notes to practice your reading later, you dumb fuck?
I'm so
Why? Why do you do this? Why are you like this?
Will he let us go if we offer him the elf?
Oh god damn it, I didn't select my token again.
They do say virgin sacrifices are worth a lot to spirits such as this.
I'm not a virgin. Did you want me to re-roll, Sean, or did you want me to... I forgot to select my token again.
Just go and re-roll, it's fine. I'll fix it. 20. There. Descending. Alright.
What a
On
fucking
that note, it
pickle.
is your turn.
Alright, so I'm going to cast...
So
What?
the skeletons aren't attacking us yet.
Nope.
They're still passive against the wall.
Basically,
Wait.
they're just keeping you from leaving.
They're fucking cheerleaders for this big old
If you
bastard.
want to, you can try and look at them and like try and perceive.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a perception check or whatever I need to do.
All right. Well, you definitely crit.
Jesus
So.
fucking Christ!
One of
More
you
shit.
crit.
Ah,
Brandon, you
I can't
look
see
back
behind me because the hood.
Yeah, Brandon, you basically just can't even see them because you're facing the wrong way. You forgot how to turn around.
Back in my hood's caught between me.
You tried to turn around so fast that the hood basically just stayed in the same spot and like just covered up your face.
God.
Ben, you're able to see that the skeletons don't seem aggressive. However, as you start to take a slight step towards them, they ready their weapons as if they're about to attack.
Don't cross this line.
Do I notice that like that they ready their weapons when Ben took a step that way?
You
Or
can
Wait, lads.
do I only have my vision?
do a medium perception check. Yeah, you can see that.
I'm gonna call out, "Oi, lads! Don't think the bony ones are gonna bother us. I think they want an honorable duel here."
I don't
He's
think it's much
challenging.
about honorable with 5v4 or 5v1.
He's big.
I mean, granted, but
Hit him.
He's a big fella.
So, I'm going to initiate combat by casting heat metal on his armor.
Okay. And that's the
Why
damage to it, right?
Why didn't it tell you everything?
Because it's a damage roll.
because it's it's an attack roll. So basically, he just needs to do a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Unless it's a Constitution save, if he makes it, it's half damage.
Mm-mm. He would have said half damage there.
Look, I'll just link
Wait.
everything.
But what's the point of a Constitution save then?
Here, look.
Just take no damage then.
Oh, okay. So let me take that first.
So the con save is whether he drops it or not.
Whether he drops it.
His armor? That's awesome.
And he would have to take off
So
his
he must
armor.
drop the object if he can. So he can't just drop his armor.
If I cast it on his weapons, one of his weapons he could, but
Yeah. What are you aiming for?
I was going for the armor.
Okay.
But he can't really drop it.
So the Constitution save doesn't matter regardless.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, because he can't really drop it.
Good call, by the way. He had a 27 Constitution save, so. Crit
Well, oh no.
saved.
He still needs to make the Constitution save because if he can't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Which means he doesn't at this point.
Right. Wait, so what?
No,
he
if-
still takes
if
the
it
damage though.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And he does take the damage if I use it as a bonus action, right?
Use what as a bonus action?
Because you can, every subsequent turn, you can use that again as a bonus action And
He can keep it going each turn. Each turn he does, they'd have to re-roll again. And
Oh yeah.
the effects of that.
What's the spell length on it?
a
One
minute.
turn.
Oh, so he's just not disadvantaged. I gotcha. Okay.
If he doesn't do the bonus action again, it just stops.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And I just realized, like, I need more level 2 spellcast to do it again as a bonus action, right?
Yes, if it's a level 2 spell.
Yes.
Rip. Well, that was kind of dumb.
Right. So it is
So,
now Ben's turn, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. On you.
I am gonna point at the big guy with my shield.
Make sure you stay in the... Okay.
He has to roll a DC 13 or higher.
DC save?
Or yeah, he has to be a 13.
Okay, dexterity save.
If he passes, he takes no damage.
No, he didn't pass, so 8 damage.
And that is not affected by cover.
Right.
There's no cover, Ben.
Yeah, I know, but it's a hit or it's a miss. That's my turn.
Alright. Next is Ben. Next is Brandon.
All right. I don't know if I want to get up on that, but
That's what she said.
yeah, right. I'm gonna run up here to his side and kind of like try and like do like a slashing move as I'm running across to his side.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just try to hit him with a sword, but I guess the fucking elf tripped me.
Mm-hmm. Does he? You're still. Do you want? Wait, do you still have the AC bonus to choose from? Like, can you still roll a
Yes.
1d6? Because you never took damage, right?
Oh wait, he put a bardic inspiration on me.
Yeah, you have an
Earlier,
inspiration.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably do that.
And he still should have the spell I cast on him earlier. I don't think it's been 10 minutes since we've...
No, he should still have
That
the 17 AC. I mean, yeah, you still miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
As you swing your sword, he basically just bats it away with his second sword and laughs at you as he's like, "That's a pathetic attempt." And it is. Do you have anything else?
Hey, bud.
Anything else, Brandon?
No, that's all I can do.
Okay. Me.
Let's. Okay, so Sean, your turn.
I'm gonna make a quick dash around the back of him
Okay.
and swing with my handy dandy. Oh my!
Why don't you go cuddle
Okay.
with her?
Because you're behind him, you have advantage. So.
You go cuddle with Hannah.
So as you slice at his back, you pierce through his armor and into his back, the back of his thigh, and he yells out in anguish as he takes a huge portion of damage, and like basically the armor falls away from his thigh.
Yeah, I did see one thing real quick.
Hi, baby boy.
Hi. Okay. And knowing that I probably angered him by damaging him, I'm going to prepare my blades to parry and attack, so I get a +2 bonus AC until the start of my next turn.
Okay.
That's it.
And now it is Chris's turn.
I'm gonna step face to face with this bad boy, and I'm gonna swing at him and like try to holler and try to get his attention the best I can.
Okay.
And love of God.
The amount of misses, Chris, with the fact you have a +6 to your attack roll.
Yeah, unfortunately, as you swing at him, he dodges backwards, parrying your great axe away, laughing at your once again pathetic attempt to strike at him. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Also, I don't know if it ever makes a difference in your campaign, Sean, but my damage is psychic damage.
Not yet.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah. So now that it is his turn, he's going to raise his mighty great sword and swing back at Mogabak. What's your AC again?
16.
Okay. So as he swings back at you, you're able to parry it away. Luckily blocking it and keeping
I strong.
the necrotic blade from hitting you.
Oh.
I'm strong.
Now it is back to
The bard.
yeah, back to the bard. Back to the bard.
That no one knows his name.
Back to Dylan.
There's
Rightfully so. I'm going to look at the big fuck and I'm going to aim for the shot for with my longbow. Well, I may do something else. Hold on, let me look at something. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on him. And that really fucking sucks, so basically it
What
does
was
like
that about us being too high level, Sean?
Yeah.
I mean it doesn't do a lot of damage, this does a 1d4. Well, no it doesn't. But anyways, the big thing is the big thing is he has to make a wisdom saving throw or he has disadvantage the next time he attacks.
Okay. So he takes 2 damage total, or did you do a 1d? Wait, how is this?
I thought that was the 1d4 that it already.
I just
No, if he does not make the wisdom saving throw, he
Okay.
takes the damage.
Yeah, I made the throw. So
So no damage and no disadvantage.
Of course.
You just whisper at him like, "Hey, you're sexy."
it wasn't a crit fail. So
I'm just gonna end that fucking worthless turn right there.
alrighty. And
Wait, does the cantrips count as like a? Yeah, it's
It's
an
an
action.
action.
So get
Wait,
used
how
to
did
this whole spell
Moga-
thing.
Wait, never mind.
Yeah, give me 1 second. My turn. I'm just gonna summon down. It is my turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna summon down another pillar of flame.
Okay.
He's just gonna make that save or not.
Dexterity. He does not make the save.
Then he takes 5 radiant damage. And that is my turn.
Alright. And it is now Brandon's turn once again.
I'm gonna just firebolt him.
Okay.
And yep, that's my turn.
9 damage in 3 turns.
Hey man, at least I hit. Like
No, not
that's a
even
guaranteed
9
hit.
damage.
So
You didn't do damage, Dylan.
It still didn't do the 2.
No. If he passes the save, it's must succeed on a saving throw, or take 1d4 damage.
You know what, dude? That's ass.
Alright. It is once again Sean's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna make a slash at his other leg now. With,
Okay.
Handy dandy.
Go ahead and roll damage.
You hit.
As you slash at his other leg, once again you pierce the thigh's armor, making it fall away, and making him basically fall forward just slightly to because of his weakened state. He turns and yells back at you to get out from behind him or whatever. He's like, get the hell out from behind me.
I
surround him.
a cut at one of his legs with my other stone knife.
Okay.
Damn.
And roll. As you slice at his other leg, once again, where the thigh armor kind of fell away, you do a little bit more damage, but this time he was ready for you, so he was able to dodge forward slightly. So you weren't able to cut very deep.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. And it is Chris' turn.
I'm going to
Murder. Murder.
I've been missing a lot. The more times I miss, I feel like my honor's going down. So I go into a blinding rage. So I'm gonna use one of my rage, and I'm gonna swing my great axe with great anger and rage.
Nice.
You don't actually get advantage. That's only if you're frenzy.
Yeah.
So as you swing at him, he's able to block your attack, but there was so much like frustration and anger behind it that you were actually able to force through his sword and actually do a glancing blow against his chest, dropping him ever so more. Right now he's starting to look a little bit weakened. He's starting to get a little frustrated. How dare you come into my home and wake me from my slumber and force me into this? You will pay for your sins.
You forced us into this, buddy.
So, as he says that, he's going to look at Mogabek and he's going to use his Necrotic Strike ability, which unfortunately did not land. So, as he strikes at you, you're able to bat his sword away and basically just say no, bad damage. No, we don't want that.
No, stop it.
I'm gonna block it and give it another battle cry, and just taunt him even more.
How dare you taunt my failures? So as he says that, and as it moves back into Dylan's turn, the line of skeletons at the back of the room takes a step forward.
Oh, I'm going to look at the big fucking shoot at him with my bow.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you shoot at him with your bow, it's a little too dark in the room. You weren't able to see exactly where you were aiming, so you actually just hit
I have night vision.
part of his cloak.
Regardless, your aim just sucks and you missed.
Yep.
So
You can clearly see him. You just can't hit him.
So it is once again Durgrim's turn.
I feeling like third time's the charm, and it's working so far. So why change something that's not broken?
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit him with another pillar of flame.
Alrighty. And he's gonna do a dex save. And he's going. If he saves it, it blocks the damage.
No damage.
Okay, so he steps out of the flame. He raises his sword above him and blocks the pillar of flame from falling upon him, basically cutting it in half like butter, making it fly to the sides and just completely miss him. It's like, you will never defeat me. And it is now Brandon's turn.
All right. I'm now that I feel confident that I hit him with a firebolt. I'm gonna actually grip his sword with two hands and I'm gonna just swing at his leg.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. So as you slice at his leg, you hit where the armor had fallen away that Kage had knocked off, and you produce a huge gash in what looks to be flesh, but isn't exactly. And as you slash at it, a little bit of black smoke begins to pour out. And it is once again Sean's turn.
I'm going to, seeing this happen, attempt to attack about the same area, just the opposite side of the leg since I'm behind him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Okay, as you strike at the leg, pretty much the same thing happens as you stab into the leg. A little bit of blood starts to fall out. Not necessarily as much as on his other leg, but it does start to pour out onto the ground, dissipating as it touches the floor.
I'm bringing my other soul knife for another stab in the same area.
Roll for damage. As you stab this time, another wound opens up, forcing more blood onto the floor, causing him to cry out in pain and change his focus towards you.
I
It's
just
now
picture
Chris's
Sean's
turn.
character just standing there, just going in this dude's thigh, just over and over again.
Thigh.
So he turned to Sean, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna notice that with those wounds, and I'm gonna take another raging swing right at that open wound on his legs.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage. Because he's turned his back, you obviously have advantage on that. As you swing at his back, a wound, the back of his armor basically, there's a strap on the back, and it happens to hit that strap, causing his front armor plate to fall forward onto the floor, and then completely, just basically disappear. It kind of exploded into a cloud of dust and then dissipated into the floor, leaving him a little less armored in the front. And it is now his turn again. So as he faces backwards towards Kage, he's going to take a strike at him. As he slashes at him, it comes across his chest, doing 11 damage as it cuts away the armor, leaving a massive gash. And it is once again the bard's turn.
I'm going to fucking try to shoot another goddamn arrow at this guy.
Okay. Go ahead and, actually no. Yeah, unfortunately it misses.
His armor that fell off?
It bounces off his shoulder plate,
Damn it.
hitting or piercing the wall.
Hard. Where on earth did you even learn to shoot that damn thing?
I didn't.
Do I notice the skeleton people approaching slightly
Yeah,
closer?
and they actually they move forward another space again, pushing you forward.
You're gonna smash us against the wall, boys.
Hey lads, we're quickly running out of space back here.
It's like as they pushed you forward this time, they actually took a slash at you as well and failed to connect.
Alright. I am gonna throw another pillar of fire.
No, behind Chris.
Rain.
Alright, so he takes 3 damage, and as the pillar falls upon him, the light sears his armor, leaving it with a bright glow as he stumbles forward.
By Merlin's hammer, be purged.
What is the max damage on that?
8. That's my turn, by the way.
Okay, next turn, next. Ugh, can't speak.
Mine?
Brandon, yes.
All right. Yeah. What's so he's facing Kage?
Yes, he's facing
Um,
the room.
Where is the like? What are his armor like? What's his armor looking like?
The only thing that's basically left is his breeches. It's his breeches, honestly. His shoulder pads and his helmet.
Still
as
no
well as his
breaches.
boots.
I'm gonna like aim for like the thigh that's closest to me, and try and like hit as hard as I can on that. Yeah, going at it.
Go ahead and do the damage. Okay, as you slash, sorry, where did you aim?
I was aiming at like the armor on his legs,
Okay, so as you,
like his thigh.
okay, so as you strike as you strike towards his legs, the cusp around his waist kind of falls away, and his genitals are now hanging out. And he basically like pulls his cloak to cover himself. And and the next attack against him gains advantage because he's more worried about that.
I think he has a present for you under that cloak.
Whoa! I think the elf wants it.
And it's for the bard.
I think, Gabriella, you should close your mouth over there.
So it is now Sean's turn again.
I didn't know your name. Well, you little skank.
Okay, I'm just gonna punch again with my soul knife.
Okay, so as you strike at him, he falls forward. He's unable to stand anymore because the muscles in his legs have basically given out, and he's just basically sitting there helpless. Not helpless, but he's not able to defend himself properly.
And then I want to make a slash at his neck.
Okay.
My other one.
Roll for. Oh wait, nope. Actually, that doesn't. Nope. So as you slash at his neck, he's able to reel back slightly to dodge the attack. And it is now Chris's turn.
I'm gonna creep up a little closer, and I'm gonna try to get a attempt an ending blow with while I'm still in rage. This great axe.
Okay, roll for damage.
There he
Wow.
goes.
That's the damage we were looking for.
You strike at his back, and he falls forward on his palms. He's basically he's leaning over, unable to basically do anything. He's stunned. So as he sits there, he's like, "Fine, end it." As it turns back to the bard's turn.
I'm going to aim for his chest with an arrow. God damn it.
All right. And roll for damage. As the arrow pierces his chest, he lets out a cry of agony, just and as the cries begin to like fall short, his body just kind of disappears and like he crumbles into the floor as dust just kind of spreads.
Oh yeah.
When he does that, I'm gonna scream, "Kill still!"
Hey,
Oh,
he's
he came
back.
back.
See, boys, that's how you take down a monster. Take notes.
Shut up, Elf. You didn't
I've
do
really gotta
shit.
go because I have to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
If you can, 2 minutes, like 3 minutes, and we'll be done.
Okay.
Yeah. Next, anybody?
Are we still in combat?
No. As the Skeleton King dies, the skeletons behind you disappear. I forgot that.
I'm gonna sigh a breath of relief.
I'm gonna see if he left anything behind.
Go ahead and roll perception. Unfortunately, you do not see anything. You see a no, I strike that. You see a sword laying on the ground that he seemed to be holding before. It just looks like a regular sword to you, unfortunately.
I'm just
Can I
gonna leave
open whatever the fuck this is in this big ass thing?
It's a tomb, and it's sealed shut by magic.
Fucking titties.
Yeah.
Can I check and see if I find anything that he missed on this big fuck?
Yeah, roll perception. So, with your perception, you're able to tell that the sword that he dropped was magical. It's a large one-handed sword that can be wielded as a two-handed. However, it's meant to be a one-handed sword. It is a very powerful sword that has necrotic aura about it. It is actually called the Blade of Morgon. The sword itself. Oops. I went to the wrong thing. The sword itself has a dark glow to it. I'm going to go ahead and drop this for everybody, although he's the only one that can see it, of course. And it's obvious necrotic. The inscription on it says, "The blade cleaves the flesh of its master's enemies as well as a piece of their very soul. The blade seems to pull the wielder towards an unknown force."
I think this one looks pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking pick that shit up.
Yeah.
Can I tell if that blade has a necrotic ore?
Everybody can tell that the blade has a necrotic aura.
That's an evil-feeling blade, bud. You'd be wise to be careful around it.
Alright, well thanks for the insight, buddy. I'm still gonna take it back to town with us.
Alright.
So be it. Can I pray over the tomb?
Yes.
Purify it?
As you purify the tomb, you hear a crumbling sound from elsewhere in the tomb, or elsewhere in the in the tomb. Ugh, cannot speak.
My guy's just sitting over here, still trying to calm down, punching the wall with still anger. He felt like he did not fight with enough honor, and
Gabrielle is gonna come over and she's gonna like kind of pat your back, be like, "Hey, man, you did good."
It seems we are done here. Is there anything else that you feel we have missed?
Nah, but this place gives me the creeps. I want to get out of here.
Hey, girly,
Shut up.
you want this sword?
I'm gonna walk back into this room right quick. Just
It is a
double check.
blade.
Nothing got missed.
As you walk into the room, you notice that the wall has actually fallen away. Hold on just a second.
Tell me that I'm cute.
You're an elf. Get out of my face. If I have to tell you that, I don't want your sword.
Fair enough.
Ooh.
So as you can tell, the wall to the north side of the room, the crypt that you cleared before, has fallen away.
Wait, lads. Something's over.
Can I see?
So as you walk over, the area reveals itself to you. Oops. There we go.
More. The fuck? Who is this?
oh,
You see a large guard sitting at the entrance to this area, and everybody needs to roll initiative. And just trust me on it, Sean. It'll be okay.
oh.
Oops, hang on just a second. Reset. Do it one more time. Okay.
Oh my god, I get to go first for once?
Yep. All right. So as everybody rolls, you are welcome to make your first move.
I think I've had enough for today.
Do we know what kind of monster this is? It looks draconic.
Yep. You can tell that it is a draconic animal, but you do not know much about it. You can tell that it's... Go ahead and do a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell that it's actually... it looks like there's something wrong with it, but it is definitely draconic, and it looks dangerous.
Is it a red dragon?
Yes, it is. You can tell that.
Okay. I'm gonna say don't attack it. I can communicate with this thing.
You can
Fine
do
by me, lass.
but combat's already started, so it is on to you, Chris.
I'm just gonna ease closer.
I mean, he's not on the Eternal Order, though.
Yes,
Yeah, I'm just gonna...
he's up there.
I don't see him on my screen.
I'm gonna ease a little bit closer, right in front of his face. I'm just gonna swing at it with which I'm still really angry. Still within rage. So I'm just gonna swing my great axe.
As you swing at it, it actually falls backwards and immediately dies, crashing through the wall behind it, and just disappearing. You see a doorway there.
Did you just do that?
I think you get the honor of opening this one.
I'm just gonna walk up and open the door.
As you open the door, you enter a chamber with 5 chests.
I'm gonna go towards the silver one and see if I can open it.
It opens easily as you touch it. Inside is a small scepter.
Can I open this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm gonna open this one as well.
Okay. As you open the top one, you find 250 gold inside.
Holy moly!
Chris, as you open that one, you also find 250 gold.
Nice.
Can I tell anything about the scepter?
Yes. You can tell. Go ahead and do a perception check real quick. And a religion check. Yep. You can tell that it is the scepter of the last lord. And that is the information on it. Oh, shit.
That's fucking sexy, dude.
While everyone's loading, my guy's gonna crash to the floor here in exhaustion. Oh, not to the wall, please.
He crashes through the wall. From his
Did anybody check this chest here?
No.
I'm gonna open it up then.
Okay. As you open it up, you find another 250 gold.
Okay, taking that.
I guess I'll open this one.
Okay. As you open that one, you find a second a blade inside.
The scepter.
Do I know anything about the blade?
Sorry?
Do I know anything about the blade?
Do a Arcana check, please. Yes, okay, so this one... Oh shit, did I not prepare it?
Correct.
Oh, here it is. Okay. This one is the Blade of Morborn. It is the second sword in the set with the Morgan sword. They are meant to be used as a set. However, if they are used separately, then different things can happen.
I'm just gonna leave it there because I don't need another weapon.
Okay.
The scepter. Long has it gone without a purpose. Today, that will change.
Did I see that sword?
I don't know. Ask Ch1.
Yeah, did I see that sword when you pulled it out?
Ch1?
Did he even pull it out though?
No, he said he just left it in there.
Nah, I don't pull out. Wait, what?
Hey Kage, what'd you get from the chest?
He is not at his computer.
Yeah, he's going to bed.
He's really
By
gotta
this
get up early.
point, my guy's just
I'm exhausted
not
too.
even able to move in exhaustion. He's just slumped over.
Bro,
Brandon, go
basically
check the chests. Check them off for extra stuffs.
Yeah, I'm gonna just I saw him pull it out and put it back down. I'm gonna go look at it.
Okay. So,
I'm gonna beckon the elf to get inside the room, and then I'm gonna barricade the door so we can take a rest in here.
and that's the end of the first chapter. And because of how long it took, honestly, I'm going to go ahead and just say y'all leveled up from that. So,
Yes.
All right.
Gabriella,
Yes.
So
did you pick up that? Well, girly,
I
did you
just
pick up
did.
that sword?
I just did an Arcana check to see if I knew what it was. Like, knew if there was anything special about it.
wait. Yes, you noticed all the same things that he saw, basically.
I'm gonna pick it up, and since you did give that information out about the using them in two different ones with that Arcana check, I'm gonna tell Colestilla or the Bard. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna pick up this sword, but I can use that other one because I can dual wield. So,
Well,
these two swords belong together.
Well, how is this splitting of the reward gonna go when we get back to town?
I'm not gonna take any of the gold.
So, just so y'all know, for the heads up or whatever, everything you found off the goblins, off the skeletons, off the skeleton king, all that, including the weapons and the 750 gold from those chests, that was the total amount of what you've looted here. There's also still the 500 gold back at for reward, basically.
I tell the bard, I was like, you can just have my cut of the bounty or whatever.
So I give her the Blade of Morgan.
Yeah. Do we have a deal, elf?
We have a deal, little girl.
Right then. So I am now wielding both these swords.